All right. 3, 2, 1. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Where in the world you might be watching this from? Welcome back to the Code Crown Podcast. My name is AJ. I am, of course, joined along by my co-host, Miss Meg Mon,
Hello.
who is still dying.
Yep.
So, good evening, Keith. How are you today? Hope you've been having a good week, friend. Hope you've been having a good week.
You said that like that guy in The Simpsons. Yes.
I did, didn't I?
Good evening.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm happy to be back. I guess. I don't know. I'm looking forward to this.
These are not the strepsils that are open.
Oh, well.
Coco has them.
Yes. Well, he bite.
You bite my strepsils. Coco, no, you don't bite strepsils.
Coco, come here. So, yes, I have a life-size Way Coco plushie now.
Happy Christmas.
Yeah, as thanks because of Meg. We got him from Amazon, and he's the goodest of boys, and he's just amazing, and I love him. Wormon is totally not jealous. He has not been replaced. But yeah, I don't know. Welcome back to the Code Crown Podcast. Today we're going to be delving into episode 16 and 17 of Digimon Universe Applimonsters because, well, we're ending on the odd numbers because we decided to get Christmas out of the way early. For the betterment of everybody, I assure you, for the betterment of everybody.
If you watch that episode, you'll understand.
Yep. But yeah, it's been a sickly week.
Yeah.
You know, the changes in the season, you know, just general bodily aches and pains, you know, bad weather, things like that. So it's just been a generally achy and sick week. You know, Meg was already half dead on the podcast on Sunday. Condition has not improved as far as I'm concerned.
It is improving.
Meg says she's getting better. I think she's lying.
Okay, I won't say getting better, but I'll say it's shifting.
Oh, okay.
So I'm getting towards being better once that's happened. I don't want to be gross.
Yeah, that's fair.
Well, it would also really help if my ankle didn't decide, hey, I'm sprained today for no reason.
Yeah, I'd say you did something in your sleep. But yeah, so yeah, today is just today is just positivity. Today is Atmon. Today is we're gonna learn about plot, if I recall. And yeah, we don't have a mailbag this week, which is fine. There's not really any news, because we covered the Arbitmon and Amphimon on the Sunday show.
Yeah.
Siriusmon was shown off on another new card for booster pack, for reboot pack 1, Rising Wind. So it's going to be a mix of new cards plus reprints of older cards, and Siriusmon is the cover card for it. And I like the artwork, because it's a very different take on the Digimon, and I like that he's using the swords on his guns. So that is confirmed. He does have gunblade hands, which is super fun. But he looks more like Jessmon than Siriusmon. At least from, you know, the artwork that we've seen so far with the promo card that just came in Psycho Jump. EX04 is doing more of the Digimon Savers Tamers, which is really fun. We have one for Icto here. Our tribal wild boy, and his whole evolution line, including the owl Falcomon.
That's really cute.
Yeah, he's just a big old owl, but Falco, I guess, because
He looks
reasons.
kind of space themed with that top.
And he's meant to be a ninja.
It looks kind of like a, you know, when they go to the mirror universe in Star Trek,
Oh
and their
yeah,
uniforms are all like sexier or something.
I get you. Yeah, no, he's meant to be a ninja owl,
Mm.
and like even his he has a whole different evolution line compared to the Falcomon from Survive.
Mm.
He gets a different champion form. His Yatagaramon is a different design,
Oh, he's pretty.
and he evolves into Ravemon, which is just Beelzebon, but a crow. Crow Beelzebon. Um, but obviously with swords instead of guns.
Yeah.
You know, light beam katanas and crap. It's a fun evolution line. But
I forgot to click into the stream.
but as oh,
No, we don't want your ads, please.
so I just show this off pretty quick because
Okay.
so that is Serious Mon for Booster Pack Reboot 1 Rising Wind. And I would not, you know, I would not begrudge anyone for thinking they were looking at a Jessmon card. But I do like that you can see that the blades are being used.
Yeah.
So I'm really hoping that they flip out Blood Rain style.
They do look like they would, yeah.
Mm,
Otherwise, I feel like that line up there would just be. It just won't be there.
yeah. Owl, crow, ostrich, raven. It's all over the place, line, especially that ultimate. What? Yeah. Yatagaramon's a fun, perfect level though. And I like that he has two designs because we've got two different Falcomon. The original design, and then the one they gave Icto.
I don't know why that reminded me. Maybe it's because I was thinking of regional variants of Pokemon.
It's kind of, yeah.
Yeah, well, I got a Hisuian Growlithe in Pokemon Go today.
Oh, nice. Yeah, it's a real, I think, like compared to the artwork for the card that we just got is clearly more for what he'll look like in the anime. So this one can be a bit more stylized.
Yeah.
And he looks a lot less chunky than the previous card.
Yeah, he looks very like he's got a cinched waist. And
Yeah, it's like
I really want to press his shoulder button.
Yeah. Is it like a buzzer thing? Like is it a bell? Yeah. But I will say though, like he does end up with just generic Digimon mega level face.
He does, yeah.
Because they all seem to have this little mouthpiece thing.
Yeah, they're like Gundam and Transformers and that, they tend to have more out flat faces.
Yeah.
Whereas Digimon go pointy.
Yeah. But it's always like you always get that mouth guard and then it's a fang on either side and then you get the point in the middle.
Yeah.
Like Omegamon has it. Anything above Shoutmon Cross 3 has it. You know, I think even Jessmon might actually have that.
But a lot of them tend to do, like I know he's Triceratops themed, but a lot of them seem to do that anyway.
Yeah.
And that's like Beelzemon's head as well. They all
Oh yeah, he's
have
got
that.
the hair behind him. Yeah. Like I still think it's cool, but I just think he's a bit too generic in the face. He's a bit too like you could probably replace him with any of the other like royal knights, which is yeah, that's a topic I'd cough in disgust at as well because we'll get to that. Oh, we'll get to that. You know, but like he looks like he could replace Jessmon or even Gonkumon on the Royal Knights line, and you'd go, yeah, that makes sense.
All the knights in that, they're very, very similar. Like they do have differences, obviously.
Yeah.
But we took all the color out of them, and they were a flat drawing. A lot of them would be the same character on paper.
Yeah. Yeah, Gonkumon is just like Bancho Leomon with glasses. Like it's, you know, that sort of stuff. But yeah, it's but I do like that we're getting like a better look at the detailing in the armor and things like that.
Yeah.
Because and even the other card artwork doesn't really confirm the blades on the swords like we were guessing from the sprite because of the way it's positioned.
Yeah.
Because the barrel of the gun is out front, you don't really see. It just kind of, the sword just kind of looks like an energy bar on the bottom of the barrel. like it just looks like it's an energy pulse or something.
Yeah.
But now it's confirmed. Yeah, no, he does have shotgun swords,
Yeah.
and that's amazing for hands.
For hands, yeah.
Yeah. So
I need fan art of him trying to pick things up. I really do.
just picking them up with. Which would be funnier, picking them up with the swords or the guns?
I feel like
the guns.
there's a comic in him trying to pick up something like because he's still gonna love chocolate.
Oh yeah, but I feel
So-
like I can see him like stabbing the chocolate.
Yeah, but first he tries to pick it up with the gun and it keeps rolling away because his favorite chocolate is round.
Yeah.
And then he realizes that he's got spikes on the end of the knife, and so he flips that out, pokes it, and then eats the chocolate.
He just uses a giant fork. So yeah, so speaking of the Royal Knights, so I mentioned booster pack EX4, which I don't know when we're getting, but I'll just bring this up here for reference so that we have him. So we have Icto for reference.
Ooh.
Yeah, oh geez, that oh, okay, hold on. It's the magic of live television. I can't edit this stuff in post. So here we have Icto, or in the dub he was called Keenan.
Keenan.
Yeah.
Okay.
There is a pun in there. Oh, hold on.
Sorry.
There is a pun in there somewhere because his surname was Crier, and because Crier is like it's a falconry thing, and his evolution line, and
Yeah.
So there was a joke in there. You can see on the card he's just called Icto, though he
Yeah.
does have a surname.
Yeah.
It's Noguchi. And you know what his surname is by the time he ends up with this version of the Digivice.
Yeah.
So it's very interesting that they've just gone with the single name for him. But anyway, so it looks like Digimon Savers is getting more support in EX4. They've been showing off a lot of like Shine Greymon, and they're showing off different things. But then after Reboot Pack 1, we're getting proper mainline Booster Pack 13.
Right.
And that is called Versus Royal Knights. So I love it already because it's just called Versus Royal Knights. And I just pulled this image up here. And we have a release date for this thing as well, so that's gonna be fun. Oh, also giant.
Jackie,
Hey,
welcome.
Jackie, welcome. So, Booster Pack 13, which comes after Reboot Pack 1, releases... Reboot Pack 1 comes out at the end of January. This pack comes out at the end of February, and it's going to have the burst modes from Digimon Savers. So we're going to see a lot more Savers in this pack to complement the stuff from EX4. But we're also getting Yggdrasil as a card. Like, God himself is descending into battle. I'm just like, oh, does Homeostasis get a card as well? Just Maki with glowing eyes, or Hikari with glowing eyes, or something.
Keith said I looked at the card art and like how even though it's a mega level, it still looks like a youthful Gamamon.
Yeah, you can still tell
He looks like it. Like the other ones look like a teenager, like Metal and all them. They look like younger teenagers, and he kind of looks like an older teenager. He's like Gamamon, but 19. You know.
I get you. Yeah. You can still see Gamamon in there, and it's not just because of the 3 horns.
Yeah, he does have his face.
And he still has his wings.
Yeah.
So they carried over. So he'll still have his giant scarf that can become wings.
Yeah.
But it makes me look forward to Arcturusmon, because it's just gonna be this but drilled instead of gun blades. So I really want to see what that's going to look like.
Yeah.
And we might start seeing that in the reboot pack as well, because that's going to focus on a lot of Ghost Game stuff too.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's a lot of fun thematic stuff coming for the card game, which I'm looking forward to. But like outside of that, like there's no other news.
Yeah. You have to digivolve me. How?
No, I don't.
You're an egg. How do you digivolve an egg?
Does it
Just
require a
wait an
certain
hour.
amount of steps? Wait, no, that's Pokemon. Speaking of, I guess I'll go on that tangent now before we jump into the episodes.
Oh.
I finished Scarlet. Oh, I finished Violet last
Yeah.
night, and Violet's great. I have, well, no, I'm not going to say I have no complaints, but
we already know all your complaints,
yeah,
so you don't have to say them again.
Well, no, different show. I might have to.
We already said it all last week.
No, we didn't. It's a very fun game. The three concurrent storylines that all sort of wrap into each other and become like the overall grander story of the game. It's all really fun. The plot twist toward the end, and the callbacks and references to things, I had a lot of fun with. There's a particular callback to Red and Blue that I'm just like, oh, they didn't have to do that, but that's super fun that they did. And I just think
it's nice when they acknowledge that they have other things in their franchise.
Well, Pokemon not referencing Gen 1. There is an element of that, people would argue. But there's something that happens in game that is very much a reference and a callback to Gen 1 on a meta level rather than something that happened within the games themselves. It's just something very real life and meta about what they do, and I'm super there for it. The really fun characters. Again, the three stories are all really good. Like, nothing mind blowing, but if this is the step the Pokemon games are going to take going forward,
and surely they can only get better from here.
Exactly. Yeah.
Like I feel like Diamond and Pearl.
Yeah.
Kind of stepped the game up a bit in like the rebooting things. There were a few things in it that were quite good. And then Arceus kicked down a couple doors.
Yeah,
then
but
with this one they kind of backtrack a little.
Well, Diamond and Pearl were already remakes, so it didn't do too much new.
Yeah, but what I mean is the style of it and all that. It was.
It was like a Game Boy in HD.
Yeah, it was cool.
Yeah.
So that and then it's like they were putting in more effort again, I think.
Yeah.
From what I've seen. And then Arceus just was completely different, I found.
I don't know if I'd say more effort for Diamond and Pearl.
No?
Well, they outsourced the company to make those games.
True, but
and the games run on the same framework as the DS games.
Yeah.
Like, it's the same code with shinier graphics on top of it.
Yeah, but at least they put the shinier graphics on top.
We'll agree to disagree. But I get where you're coming from. Like, if you've been away from the franchise or you never experienced those games the first time around, I can see where you're I could see where that would come from.
Cartoon? We don't make cartoons.
We don't make the show.
We
I think we've had to explain this before. We don't make the show.
Need to find another channel for that.
Although after this, don't push the viewers away until we're done. So yeah, look, I like, if I had to rate the games overall, I would say a 7 out of 10, which is only because of the technical malfeasance.
If it ran better, would you bump it to a 10?
Gotcha, in a heartbeat. If the game ran the way it wants to run and it had 6 more months to maybe a year for them to, not rush it out the door, and because they have merchandise and cards and anime and everything else to sell, if it had 6 months to a year more to fix all the issues, 10 out of 10 in a heartbeat. It would probably replace Black and White as my favorites. But right now, there's no way until that game is in better shape.
Yeah.
It would be unjust because of the condition it's been released in, and they allowed to release it. Like Nintendo came out and said, "Oh, we're sorry for the Nintendo released an apology acknowledging the problems with the game, not the Pokemon Company, not Game Freak."
Yeah.
And that doesn't help because everyone, when the Pokemon Company mess up and Game Freak do something wrong, it's always Nintendo's fault. People don't realize that the Pokemon Company is 3 different companies that own the franchise.
Yeah, do you think Nintendo came out and said sorry because people were blaming the Switch?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, fully say Nintendo came out and said sorry because people were saying it was the Switch's fault.
Yeah.
Because Game Freak have militant bootlickers who will just defend the company from all wrongdoing.
The Switch can't handle this game. The Switch handles better games than this all the time.
The Switch handles Crisis, and that has been known to melt PCs.
Yeah. You guys played Among Us?
Among Us? Once or twice, yeah.
Yeah, I mostly watch other people play it.
It's more fun.
Yeah.
Like playing it is fun, but I think there's just something you can sit down with a bowl of popcorn and watch other people play Among Us.
Yeah.
That
remind me of those Ultraman grab guns. Ultraman.
Probably. Ultraman as a tokusatsu, I've never leaned into.
Yeah.
But
I could probably point him out, but I couldn't tell you anything about him.
Yeah. So yeah, like overall, like I'm looking, because I know these games are going to get DLC the same way Sword and Shield did. Yeah. I think there's a part of the map that you can't even go to, and people are like, that's being locked off for.
You could probably glitch yourself into it somehow.
Oh yeah, but I reckon you just fall into a void.
Yeah.
Like I reckon you could glitch Sword and Shield to get to where the Isle of Armor and the other place are.
Yeah.
Unless it's just a completely different part of the map, and that's why you need the train, because it just loads mainland Galar out of existence.
Yeah.
And puts you where you need to be. Which won't work with a game like this because it's all open world, and you can literally walk or run or cycle or whatever from one side of the map to the other. So I don't know if that would work. So I think it'll just be a case later. Like there's that town where we fight Larry that has that like little Coliseum area that's gated off, so there could be something in there.
Yeah.
I'm still expecting the character of Gita to be like the villain of the DLC.
Oh yeah.
Because she still gives me bad vibes.
She's she's like a person who works with the school.
Yeah.
With all these other things, so why could she not be the head boss of the evil gang or whatever?
Yeah. And
evil, whatever.
Yeah, and like the subversion on the evil gang stuff was really good in this game. Oh.
Sorry.
Without spoiling too much, it's like a group of kids that came together to support each other because they were all being bullied. But because the school paid no attention or willfully ignored all the bullying that was going on when the initial confrontation happened, it basically became a case of he who fights monsters.
Yeah.
And it's a really good twist on things, that like it started off with something with good intentions, but due to willful ignorance, it was molded and turned into something that it was never intended to be.
Yeah.
And I do enjoy that. And the story with Arvin and wanting to save Mabostiff is really just it's heartwarming.
Oh.
Your rival is just Yandere Goku. Anytime you get stronger, she wants to see how strong you've gotten.
Yeah.
And will actively get annoyed if you're fighting other people other than her, or if other people take an interest in you.
You don't need other rivals, only me.
Yeah, like
just Nimona.
Like there's just hashtag just Nimona. Yeah, like there's a whole part like in the end game, and now I'm trying not to spoil too much, but you and your group of friends that you make over the course of the game are in the final area, like this big restricted zone that you're not supposed to be into. You're not supposed to be going to. You're in this big restricted area. And the whole journey there is just your three friends bickering over which one likes you the best or which one is a better friend to you than the other. And it's just like, guys, I love you all. Calm down, you know?
Oh, Nimona, I love you. And all you guys.
Yeah. I love you too, Nimona. I love you and all you guys.
Yeah.
And I could just see her I could see her. It'd be that moment in The Simpsons where it's like, and I think because like what we're referencing there with Xenoblade, I think you can sort of do this with Nia as well. It just comes back to that Simpsons meme. I was like, here, check this out, Lise. You can see the moment where her heart breaks in half. But yeah, no, Scarlet and Violet, fantastic games. A definite step forward in improvement on the Pokemon formula and how they go about just how repetitive storytelling has gotten in recent years. It's just a shame it was allowed to release in the state it did. So I couldn't in good conscience recommend you get it at full price.
No.
Maybe get it used, because God knows that game, like those games rarely if ever go on sale.
Yeah.
So I would get it used.
Yeah, wait till Nintendo do one of their big 80% off sales.
Well, I mean, on first party titles it's 30%.
Yeah.
33%.
Yeah, just wait till they do one of their big sales. Like there'll be sales in January, surely.
Probably.
Get it then.
Yeah, or next Black Friday or something.
Well, that's a bit far away.
Well, maybe they'll have fixed it by then.
Yeah.
So there is that.
I don't want them to put out a patch before I start playing it. I'll have to keep not updating.
Keep not updating and just play the broken version. Yeah, some of the glitches I got were great. Like characters were losing their whole bodies; they were just floating faces.
And not even faces. Like they had no eyes. Like you said, they were like the Nendoroid faces.
Yeah, or just but with they were like Nendoroid faces with the eyes cut out.
Yeah, it was just floating past.
I think I had a glitch. I had a couple of glitches where the map kept resetting my position.
Oh yeah, he kept running and it was just not. It was like that.
It was like just an elastic
Did
band.
Did that happen to you in Stray as well? You were trying to run somewhere as a cat and it just kept knocking you back to the other side of the
board. It just wouldn't let me cross the boardwalk. It just kept pulling me back. I think I've fallen through the map. I got into a battle with something in the cave next door.
And then your Pokemon just floated down into the ground and disappeared.
The camera angle, and during that, then the camera also turned so much you could see the skybox for where they put in the JPEG for the light source. Like it's a broken mess. Like it's not. It's
another battle where it was just under. What's your Coco's last evolution?
Skeledirge.
Yeah, it was like whatever camera angle it went for, you were just under his butt looking out.
Oh yeah.
That was so weird. The camera turned around and you were just under his butt instead of actually looking at the battle.
Yeah, it's so look, it's not Cyberpunk 2077 levels of broken.
Yeah.
It's not even Fallout 76 levels of broken, but it does join that Hall of Fame. So I can't in good conscience recommend getting the game at full price. Like I didn't know how broken the game was because I'd ignored reviews. I wanted to go in blind. I didn't want to see anything about it. I looked into leaks for like evolutions and things like that, so I could sort of go, oh, maybe I'll use that and maybe I'll use that. But stuff for gameplay, I totally ignored. So I had no idea going into it just what a disaster it was.
Yeah.
But I'm still happy I played it. I don't regret the time I put into the game and will continue to put into the game because the post game is bloody massive. There's still so much to do for the post game.
Yeah, then once it is patched, you can see that it's running better and looks better and all of that. Then maybe you can go back and actually just enjoy it a different way.
Yeah, I don't.
You enjoy the story and the characters. So.
Yeah, but I don't think my not that I'm gonna go onto Metacritic or anything and put in a critique and crap like that or do a video review. Maybe I might. No, I don't have time for that one. I would love to, but I barely have enough time for the projects I have going on as it is. Even if I did get to replay it or if I played Scarlet for a whole new experience, different monsters to catch, different professor, different main, legendary, all of that stuff.
Yeah.
I don't think I could bump it up from a 7, even if the game is patched, for one simple reason. When the servers initially turn off in 10 years, the game on that cartridge is still going to be the same game that released 2 weeks ago. You're never going to be able to get those patches. The only way they'd be able to do that is if they re-release the cart.
Yeah.
Like with when Sword and Shield DLC came out and they re-released the games with the DLC on the cart.
Yeah, maybe they could do something.
If they do, if they do something like that with the DLC and the fixed version of the game, that's the only way you're going to see those patches. And even then, that's only if the game doesn't get patched beyond that again for tournaments and updates and or God, who knows? They might do more DLC. You wouldn't know.
Yeah. Companies can keep games running for years now
if they want. Yeah. So it's kind of sad. So like, it's just knowledge that even if it does get patched and it runs at a stable frame rate, and you know, remember that giant fish I was fighting and the game just tanked?
Yeah, it was like like 10 frames a second.
Probably less. Like it's like
just because there was more than one of the giant fish on.
Yeah, it was like there was like 2 of the giant fish and 3 Gyarados, and then my I nearly said Digimon, my Pokemon then, and then when it got knocked out and I swapped in for another one, she just didn't appear.
Yeah, just didn't have enough power to load her
in. The Pokeball went out and it did all the animations, and I was still able to select attacks and use items and stuff. But my monster was never on screen because there was just so much going on. The video game went, "Nah, I'm done.
No more.
No more. No more." So yeah. Like I despite its flaws, I had a lot of fun with it. I just can't in good conscience say go out and buy it at full price. They don't deserve that.
Yeah, no, they don't.
I say that as I look at the giant life-size plushie here beside me of Fuecoco, but he's a good stupid moron crocodile thing, and I love him.
Character designs are great.
Yeah,
and the story is really good.
Yeah, actually,
characters are like, they're great as well.
Yeah, I think we've had some of the better designed Pokemon in years from this as well.
Yeah, and it really is just a case
of the performance.
Time. They you can't even say the people making it doing all the groundwork for it and all that. You can't blame them.
No,
they just weren't given the time.
Exactly.
It could have been so much better, but it's not their fault.
Yeah, because shareholders and higher ups went, no, this has to be on the market now because we have all this merchandise lined up and we need new trading cards. I mean, we have a new anime now that Ash is champion. What are we have to send? Maybe we're sending Ash to Paldea, or maybe we're going to go with a new protagonist. But we have all this other stuff that requires basically the games being out because all this other stuff is going to advertise the video games. So I'm going to be very wary about next gen. Even with these I feel like the black and white remakes are inevitable at this point because every generation has gotten a remake now. I feel like maybe X and Y, but I feel like black and white, because they're the last pixel games from the DS era, they're the last ones to bring up to 3D.
Yeah.
So I feel like they'll be the last remakes for a while. Now, I could be wrong. They could remake X and Y in 4 years and, maybe we'll finally get Pokemon Z. Because that was meant to be a thing and they went, actually, no. But same with black and white. Pokemon Gray never happened. They just went, no, let's do black and white 2. But I digress. But those are the last pixel games that aren't in 3D, because 3D Pokemon started with X and Y. But anything outside of those, I'd be very apprehensive on now, because I'm just, once bitten, twice shy.
Yeah.
I would definitely wait a week. I wouldn't be in a rush to pre-order or to have to play it day one and things like that.
Yeah.
I would definitely sort of give it a week or two, see the reactions, see if it's as buggy as Scarlet and Violet have been.
Yeah.
It can wait.
Yeah. That's how we said if this one was terrible, we weren't going to buy another one.
No.
So this one being.
I probably would have anyway.
No, you wouldn't let you.
She doesn't control my wallet.
Sure I do.
No, you don't. I just wouldn't buy you a new game. That's fine.
But yeah, well, maybe okay. We wouldn't buy it new, brand new on the day. Oh my god, you totally would. Stop giving. You're the problem.
And I acknowledge that. I was willfully saying. I was literally about to acknowledge that. But I would, I would be apprehensive anyway about like, what was it? Wait, these are Gen 9, so, whatever Generation 10 turns out to be, I'd be very just cautious. Gen 10, not to be confused with Ben 10. That is a different thing. Oh, and I feel. Let's get into Appmon.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, if anyone tunes in right now, they're gonna see all this Digimon card game, and Appmon, and you're like, well, Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. They're gonna be like,
well, I mean, look, this is a variety show that happens to talk and review Digimon. We're allowed to talk about other animes
I just think it's
and things. And yeah, it'd be funny. But
they just tune in and they're like, wait, those are the wrong mons you're talking about.
Topics can diverge. But yeah, so we are on episode 16 and 17 of Appmon today.
You're gonna have to talk again for another second.
Okay, hold on, guys. And so the evil Meg was banished from the podcast because she was haunted. Speaking of Appmon, I've bought a lot of Appmon merch. Ooh. What did you get? Is Pokemon Hour over? I walked off to do stuff. Rude, Yami. Rude. I mean, it's not like you're going to play the games anyway, so I'm not exactly spoiling anything. Am I not allowed to gush on something I enjoyed but point out its flaws? I feel like I do that every week with Digimon anyway. What's another monster show or game in the mix? But what sort of Appmon merch did you get? But yeah, we are so episode 16 and 17 of Digimon Universe Applimonster. We are, of course, watching on the Crunchyroll app, as always. Bought the Appli Drive and the Appli Drive Duo. Ooh. Oh, the Appli Drive Duo. That is expensive. So I have not gotten around to doing that yet. I will probably have to as we get closer to that appearing in the show. But I just have not been able to find a Duo at a reasonable price. Missing about 5 more of the models due to them being sold out. Oh. Yeah, it's kind of the problem we're having with the 7 codes at the moment. Like, we have the 3 7 codes that came with the pad, but the other ones, they were basically gacha machine toys. So they got very expensive very quickly. So unfortunately, I can't just dump $100 into getting a set of 4, a set of the 4 7 codes. They are like $100 to $150 a pop. So it's kind of like, yeah, I kind of have to just ignore that now until February, if not March. But hope the models get reprinted. Considering they don't even like talking about this show, like, recently the franchise treats this show like Square Enix treats Bravely Second, where it feels like it's a taboo to talk about it. And that's really sad. But yeah, so yeah, like getting the Appli Duo, I just haven't found it at a reasonable price. So again, it's something I'll probably look into as we get closer to that appearing in the show itself. But right now, it's just kind of it's future AJ's problem. Current age,
Meg hasn't seen it yet, so
well, have I? You might have. It's
in this watch along. I haven't.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Well, no, you haven't seen it on the show, but you've probably seen it with my perusing on like Amazon or whatever.
I don't remember it if I have.
Okay.
But I mean, I haven't seen it in the show and go, oh, I want one of them.
Sad, given with the recent Digimon poll, at least Offmon gets more merch. Yeah, like the music poll that they ran is upsetting if you're an Applimon fan. They had to run the poll twice. Because the first time they ran it, so they ran a poll recently, for those who don't know, for favorite theme song. And it was all the show's theme songs, except Appmon.
Oh.
And as you might imagine, Butterfly won too hard. Right? Butterfly won so hard, they had to rerun the poll without Butterfly. Just so it could have runners up.
Yeah.
It won that hard that the votes for the other ones didn't make up enough for it to be the number 2, 3, 4, whatever slots. But in both polls they went, what's Appmon? So neither of the Appmon intros were included.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, cowards.
Yeah. If they were seen to be supporting the show more and just including it in everything, people wouldn't go, oh, that's not a Digimon show.
No, and that's the thing as well.
Because if the
that doesn't help. That doesn't help the stigma. It doesn't help the stigma that people have that Appmon isn't Digimon, when the official sources don't even support it.
Yeah.
Which is because around the 20th anniversary, when Appmon was coming out, there was this big artwork that not big, it was like kind of like phone wallpaper thing, but it was this artwork of all the protagonists, like in like, how do I describe it? You know, in Xenoblade 3, when you do the chain link attack and it breaks and just everybody's in like a cutout.
Yeah.
It was kind of like that.
Okay.
But you had 99 Taichi and Haru together in the middle. And then all the others, including Tri Taichi, which was weird because I'm like, no, but whatever. So all the other protagonists were like in these cutouts around them. And now we roll on 5 years later and they just like, what's an Appmon? And I'm like, I really hope this doesn't mean that they're not going to get introduced through the card game.
Yeah, I really want them to. I want them on cards.
Yeah. Because the cards we have for Appmon are really nice. They're very high quality cards, but like it's not like we can do anything with them because they're just part of a game we can't play.
Yeah.
But I would like to see Appmon get introduced to the current Digimon card game, and maybe that'll turn people around on them as well.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can find the artwork in question. Not shopping. There we go. Oh, yeah, first try. So I'll save it and pop it up in chat. So
yeah,
let me just shrink it down.
Why does he get to be there twice?
Right, so we have 99 Taichi and Haru in the middle with their Digivices and Agumon and Gatchmon there, and then we have everyone else around them. Try Taichi being there is weird because he is 99. These are the same. Those two Taichis are the same person.
Yeah.
If it was 2020 Taichi, I'd understand because they're different characters. But no, these two are the same people.
Yeah.
Or the same person, I should say, and those are the same Agumon. But
I like that you can see the different personality in this Agumon compared to that one.
Oh yeah.
Like this one is just derpy child.
Yeah.
And the other one looks so serious and more grown up, even though like
he is also derpy child, I assure you.
Yeah, but just he looks more suited to the guy who's next to him. I feel like if you put this Agumon next to him.
Yeah.
Particularly in this picture, but if you if you put Taichi's next to Masaru,
yeah,
he wouldn't look right.
Oh no, and they don't, and that kind of gets pointed out in Crossword Season 3, kind of, because
Masaru is holding his Digivice really weird.
Yeah, I want to just bring the image up weird because he's also holding the wrong Digivice.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, so if I were being perfectionisty about it, Takato would be holding his gold one here, but I appreciate that it's the red one because that's the more commonly known one. Right. Masaru doesn't get this Digivice until the second half of the season when he's already had a wardrobe change.
Okay.
So
him wearing that outfit with that is wrong?
Yeah. So you got to pick a side here. It's either the wrong Digivice or either give him the right Digivice to go with the first half of the show outfit, or you give him the outfit for the second half of the show with that Digivice.
Yeah. Also, like Taichi is holding gold one in both.
Yeah, or
like
the orange, the lit up one.
Yeah. Like,
why does he have a VIP pass? That is his dad's dog tag. You know that, but it is drawn a bit wide. It does look like a lanyard on a travel pass. Yeah, but it's meant to be a dog tag, and it's meant to be up more around the Jesus.
Excuse me.
Jesus. Yeah, it's a dog tag. It's meant to be up around his neck, not down past his chest.
Yeah, I feel like. Yeah, it looks really. Yeah, it looks odd.
Yeah, it's an odd image, but like, it looks like it was very rushed, rushly drawn.
Yeah, his Digivice is not.
Daisuke's Digivice isn't even in the picture.
Off, yeah.
At least you can see the edge of it.
Yeah.
It's there, but yeah, no. And the Appli drive here is missing a couple of details, but it's very the Agumon here is just very derpy, even more derpy looking than.
Yeah,
he looks fine down here.
Yeah, but he looks really.
But he looks sick.
Yeah.
He looks sick here.
Yeah, so some creatures just don't work well from the front.
No.
It doesn't help. It's because his eyes are on the side of his head. That's why.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah,
so now they're both looking forward, and you're like, "What happened to you?"
Yeah. It's the Pikachu diet treatment. Yeah, he is a bit. Yeah, I suppose he is a bit skinnier as well. He's not as 99 Agumon looks a bit more like muscly fat.
Yeah.
And Try Agumon just looks like he lost everything.
Yeah, he doesn't have the little awkward belly.
No, or the muscles anymore.
Yeah.
He still has a little chest, but like, yeah, it's a very silly. It's very silly. But yeah, so they here was Haru interacting effectively with all the other protagonists.
Yeah.
And now it's like,
oh, Gatron, what happened to your mouth?
And now it's like they just pretend it never happened. No, that was a fever dream. And it's sad. So I do want the Appmon to be introduced during the card game, but I suppose we should put you back in.
Hey, who turned out the lights?
Well, you see, the evil Meg was banished from the podcast because she was haunted.
What did you say?
Yes, you are.
Today I am. Don't sit so close. I'm gonna probably get contagious.
Yeah, I'll just stay here. It's fine.
I'm just gonna get a bubble and put it around me. Meg at the plastic bubble.
99 Agumon gained 99 pounds. He looks like he's lost 99 pounds in the try art. He looks sick.
Yeah, yeah. It's kind of like when someone is muscly when they're younger and then they get old and they still have muscle but they have old people skin.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what it looked like.
I get exactly what you mean.
I'm really sorry, I need to blow my nose again.
All right, hold on, chat. Right. Yeah, banished to the Shadow Realm. I think we might have to. I think we might have to give her an old mind crush and banish her.
Put me in that little thing that Mai was in that.
Oh, the pyramid filling up with sand.
Yeah.
Okay, death by sand drowning. Gotcha.
Well, I meant just put me in there, not fill it with sand. Just
I don't
quarantine
know.
me in the little glass pyramid.
Oh, I don't know if you get one without the other though.
I do.
It's like a package deal.
No, it's not.
Oh, it is.
Tell
that to Marek.
He's not the one controlling it.
Right. Well, look. Let's start the episode. So we are, of course, watching on the Crunchyroll app. So feel free to watch along with us. This is episode 16. Oh, a message from across time. The truth of the app drives. So, are we getting plot today? Like, we already know what the general story is, but are we getting plot? Yes, we'll see indeed. So, all right, let's kick it up. So 3, 2, 1, go. For every app, there's a monster. Previously on Appmon.
I know. Too far into the show for this now.
Yeah. Oh, we're addressing the Digivice screaming. Lovely.
Yay.
We're addressing it screaming. See? I told you, everything gets answered eventually.
Eventually. Is that who wrote this show? Procrastinator?
Yes. After I've talked.
Look how clean that place is now. It doesn't even look like there's any trees in there anymore.
Yeah. Oh, I has been down here,
yeah,
doing all the maid work.
Yeah. We just have to be glad they didn't put her.
Oh, they're actually. Hold on. Can we stop for a moment? I need to rewind because they're actually acknowledging that the Digivice goes crazy when stuff happens. I thought I was dreaming it, so I forgot to tell you. But the app drives always talk. They're actually acknowledging that happens in universe.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Like, as much as I don't like Astra, he gets the most fun Digivice like present, I guess.
Yeah, it's just like that. It's like an Amazon box, but it said museum on it.
Yeah. His bed is just a little throne. He's made out of plushies. Uh-oh. Oh.
And his mother didn't say anything else about that.
No.
I thought someone was talking to you, Oh, I thought I heard your grandfather. That was Granddad?
Well. Oh yeah. Yeah, we're gonna learn something about Granddad.
I think the mother would have kind of gone, wait, what? You were talking to someone? Or she thinks he's talking to I don't know, a ghost or something? I don't know anything about the Granddad, but...
I just want to dive into the future. Where are my subtitles? It's been 16 weeks. Stop being so lazy. Let me read along with what's going on. I just want to sing along, but there's no subs for me to read. What the hell is? What am I even paying for?
The rest of the show to be subtitled.
I tried, okay? Gotta make my own fun sometimes.
Don't say things like that when we're watching that one.
Wait, what?
People think you don't like it.
Oh!
Gotta make my own fun. This is...
Just with the intro.
Which one? So many.
The intro theme song, how's that?
I never noticed that guy was standing behind them.
Oh, the call up man? Oh yeah.
I only saw him now.
The best side character in any anime.
That TV Tokyo logo was awful.
Yeah.
Like a broken banana.
Grandpa Denamon.
Denamon?
Yeah, that's his name.
He's a mon?
Denamon. Yeah.
Aww. Did you find his search history? That is amazing.
That actually is. Like, there's nothing. There's no birth record. There's no bank transactions. There's nothing. Why?
That was a really thick slice of bread. It looks like that voice comes out of him anyway.
Yeah. Kamuya.
Literally
No,
looks
right?
in the picture it just looks like he's going, ah!
How do you get Astra to join in on something? Say his catchphrase to him, apparently. Yeah, but he looks like a Sonic X character. just an apartment now.
Usually what happens to everything, either that or it's a Starbucks.
Yeah. Gotta go fast. To the grave. What?
What timestamp are we at?
Hey, what timestamp are we at? Hold on, let me pause. 8:04.
8 minutes 4 seconds.
The group currently have big red circles around their heads.
Oh, I guess Mon and Musimon look like they're actually posing for a picture.
And Dokumon's like, do.
And Astra just looks so mindless in that picture. Like the two of them are concerned because they're in a strange building. Yeah. And they don't know where they're going. And he's just like, do.
Chononeru! Right, so we're gonna hit the play button again, but we're on 8:04 for the Crunchyroll version anyway. Timestamps may vary depending on how you're watching this.
It's just an abandoned building?
I guess. Octo just turns up. How do you do, fellow kids? Really? I forgot about that.
Fart joke.
I guess you really had to emphasize how dusty it is in there.
That's not him picking up a giant scrap of it on his finger.
It wasn't enough. No.
No. It had to be a fart.
I actually forgot that was there.
Brain just locked it out. That would have been funnier if it said Mickey and not Mackie. Oh, is he analog in this because he doesn't want to be hacked?
Yeah.
Ah. Yeah, he looks like he could be in Sonic.
Yeah, he looks like a Sonic X character.
Jim Carrey. Oh, Jim Carrey Eggman could play him.
Hey.
Ah.
There you go. Yeah, so you got it in one. He's analog so that Leviathan can't pick up on him.
Terrifying man.
Yeah. Do you think Ray's is doing this as well? No uni campus works like that. Never mind waltz into one of their buildings. I don't know. I mean, Hero has a lockpick.
Yeah. They're having great fun.
Yeah.
Harry's kind of having fun. And Haru is still like, ugh, what am I doing?
Yeah. Oh. Like the show knows how to keep its characterization going.
Yeah, even in like a small moment like that, you see the differences with them.
Timon's Island.
Timon.
Yeah.
It's easier to say the way he said it. Timon. Timon. It's harder to say with my nose blocked as well. Timon.
The time has come.
Look at you.
Time to
Is he smiling?
everything.
Is that a big grin on his face, or is that just what it looks like?
I think that's just what it looks like.
He has the thing as well. The jaw.
Yeah, he has the Digimon jaw we were just talking about.
Yeah.
2 spikies on either side, and then a middle spiky.
Looks like he has a big silly grin.
Hmm. Also, he's got the same tattoo as Nanimon.
Yeah.
Which I think is an interesting touch, because he's not a Nanimon or a variant. Yep, there's your plot twist.
You want to explode?
Yeah, try doing that, Clockmon. 1956, America, New Hampshire. Dartmouth College. He looks like Mr. Right from Link's Awakening. Or, well,
when you said
The
Mr.
Sims.
Right, I was like, he does actually look like a Phoenix Wright character.
Oh no, I meant
He's got spiky hair like Phoenix.
I meant the guy from The Sims, but the Sims thing.
What?
I'll show you later. If you know, you know. Minnie and Mackie. Huh?
He said it'd be funnier if it was Minnie and Mickey, but they probably couldn't get away with that.
Mm.
They're like he's the youngest, but he's like a small old man instead of a young man. Yeah,
Just not to scar the chat or anything, but someone had to make love to that.
What?
Someone had to bone him.
Oh yeah, that's yeah. He has grandchildren, yeah.
Yeah.
Some people have bad taste and hard times.
See myself out.
Oh, did you do? Oh no, being eaten. That voice was cute. Just realized the shape of the L.
Yeah.
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 Okay. Yeah, Bonner's so shocked.
Damon.
Ah, I get it. Dante descending into hell.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah,
yeah.
Iwami. It's fighting time! Stock footage, yay!
My mom could skip the stock footage for us.
It is a little literal fast forward button.
It'd be funny if you went, we don't have time for this.
Yeah. Kiwi app, relax. Kiwami.
We know.
I believe I have another term for this. Zawarudo! That's after tea. 5 cups.
5 cups. I've been standing here that long.
He's changing. Stimulating to me. The pun was that bad, huh?
Oh.
Is that Tellermon's crystal?
Yeah.
When did they get that? But he's just spying on them, so he knows he knows the ultimate rank exists.
They're eating the ultimate. I know she's eating the ultimate.
Oh, she also has ideas. Did you see that? Let me just rewind. Not only is she eating the ultimate ramen, but
We're gonna say the ultimate Apple. Maybe I'll
Maybe.
get ultimate too. Ah, maybe you will.
So she has machinations of her own.
Yeah.
Bless you.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah. And
He's
I
quite
do like
nice.
that they went from like a calligraphy drawing of an old phone back to the smartphone.
Yeah.
And now we have the new area ending again.
Yeah. You know, I would have been fine with it had they like I enjoyed looking at this one, it's cute and all that. But this episode would have been one to change to something different. I think
Yeah,
for a
because
different ending.
yeah, it's kind of like what I get where you're coming from, because it's kind of like what I was saying with Ghost Game, where I feel like a change in something like that should represent a tonal shift in the show.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's what this episode was. This is like, we have plot, we know what the backstory is now, and
Yeah.
sort of what's needed going forward.
Yeah, and like Grandpa's real energetic, and then Timon is all like, big revelation, you gotta go and fight, and we'll be able to fight and
Yeah.
do all this. They're like, yeah, we'll get it. And then, la, 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 and you're like,
Yeah.
oh, it just sapped all the energy right out of me.
I get you. Oh, I wonder how an Ultimate Atmon would taste. Desmond,
It's like
no.
ramen, I guess.
Like, apparently. Duck and punchy.
I was just thinking it's in there, yeah.
Oh, the copy paymon. Yeah.
Copipemon.
Copy pay.
Copipe.
Copy pay.
It says copipe.
You're reading it wrong.
That's
It's not saved at a team.
saved at a team. It is.
No. I'm gonna be holding tryouts for a new co-host. Again.
Oh, you'll miss me.
Will I though? So before we get into this episode with Copy Paymon, and what was the point of having the vid if the vid didn't actually have anything constructive or in use on it? It only told everyone what we'd already known. Well, no, the video was to lead them onto the Sea of the Net so Timon could talk to them.
Yeah, they needed to get to that room to get to
Yeah,
that part of the AOR field, yeah.
Yeah, it was so Leviathan didn't know where to go. That was the point. Something else I says. So basically Ray is watching, which means the baddies were watching also. Well, yeah, that was the implication from all the security cameras.
Yeah.
Like, even as soon as Haru asked about Dinemon, the laptop camera perked up.
Yeah.
So Leviathan's goons or whatever are already keeping tabs on Haru.
Yeah.
And obviously, given what we now know about Leviathan's origin, Dinemon is a very hot topic for Leviathan to pay attention to. Because even though Dinemon is dead, any information about Dinemon will lead him back to Minerva, who it can finish off.
Is he dead?
Joe just confirmed it.
Did they?
Yeah.
Okay.
He said, Haru literally said, Grandpa died when I was young.
Did he though?
Yes.
I'm curious now.
No.
One could argue that Hokuto is dead.
No. This is not a Hokuto situation.
Okay.
No, Dinemon is dead.
Okay.
Like absolutely dead.
Okay.
It's actually implied Leviathan killed him.
Okay.
Yeah, like that's spoilers for an upcoming episode, but since you asked, since you made a thing of it,
you could have just not said, but
I can't win.
no, you can't.
I hate my life. So
No, it's like it's hard to talk about this show when you've already seen it and you know what's happening, and especially since it's been so long since you've seen it before. Like when I'm talking about a show, sometimes I'll be like, I can't talk about it because I can't remember which episode is which. So I can't tell you what things are coming up. I believe that we got more notes and hints on when Atmon takes place.
Oh yeah, because the intro always says by the year 2045. The show doesn't take place in 2045, but I feel like it's a more of a somewhere between 2025 and then kind of thing, because the technology is too advanced for it to be our modern age.
Yeah.
But it's not it's not anime overpowered enough to be 100 years in the future kind of thing.
How old was he? Was college age, I assume, in that flashback in 1956. So
did they say he was 19?
Did they?
Maybe
He was a young college student. A young male college student.
So
2045 minus 1956. That's 89 years.
Yeah.
So,
well, I mean, yeah, but the show says yeah, but the show says by 2045.
I know, no, but I'm just
I
generalizing. How old is Haru?
13?
And then how old did we say he was? 19?
Think about it. I don't think it gives Denemon's age, but I'll go over the episode again. Seems like
he was like between. Alright, so that would have meant he was born in 1937.
I'll go back to the scene where young Denemon is introduced.
So 1937 to 2045 is 108 years.
The youngest of the participants. Daniel.
That man looks like he's sticking his tongue out as well.
John McCarthy and Marvin Minsky. Okay, so it doesn't give an age for him.
Okay, but he's young college age. So
yeah, so if we say, like, if he's in college in 1956, we could argue he's at around, well, not with that mustache. I would have said early 20s. I'd have said
maybe,
you know, if not into, or like if not 30.
I won't put him at 30.
Well,
yeah, just between, if we estimate that he was born around 1936, 37.
Yeah.
There's about 100 years between him being born and 2045. So I'm just curious how old he was when he died.
Well, we'll get there.
Yeah.
He was alive as of 2006. It was the birth of Leviathan clip this episode. Okay, so as far as
that was 2006. Okay.
Yeah. So so in 2006 he died. We'll just use that as a reference point. And Haru said he died. He died when he was young. So we could maybe say Haru was 1 to 2 years old.
Right, so I'll say just plus 10. So 2016.
Yeah, which tracks in for when this show is when it was released.
When it was released, yeah. So yeah. Okay. Sorry, I'm just sort of like just when it's saying 2045, I was like, how is he still alive?
No, but
at
again,
that
that's the point I keep saying.
Yeah,
The
I know.
show says by the year 2045, AI will have taken over the world. Not that the show takes place in 2045.
Yeah, I know, but that's why it's just confusing to have a number like that when you're bringing up 1956.
But it's not though, because it's giving a time point for when humanity will cease to exist. 2045 is when humanity just dies.
Right. It's the end of the world.
Yeah, effectively. Yeah. You know, that's when Skynet takes over. Anyway, getting back on track and getting that confusion out of the way.
It's not confusion. I just wanted to.
I
wasn't trying to call out the show for having a weird pothole of age, but it happens sometimes.
Haru mentioned that his grandfather died when he was young. Maybe Haru was born in the early 2000s. Yeah, you see, it depends on like what Haru means by young. Like, was he a baby or was he a small child? Now that I don't remember. I don't remember if there's.
He seems to be of an age where he wouldn't have remembered him though.
Yeah, so I would say within the first 5 years of life.
Yeah.
Within, so you can kind of use that as a reference point. Anyway, what am I looking for here? There it is.
Age doesn't matter. Yes, it does.
For certain things, yes, it does. So, a message from across time. What are your feelings on it? Like with the takeaways that we have from the episode in terms of lore, backstory, plot progression.
Yeah, I like that we got backstory on where like Leviathan came from.
Yeah.
And where the app drives came from.
Yeah.
Because that's one thing that you kind of don't know.
No.
I forgot to like this episode.
Mm-hmm.
Don't forget to give it the thumbs up, guys, because I did. I like the time traveling bit. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And Grandad is just, I don't know if I like him or not, but he's hilarious.
Oh yeah.
Like I feel like if I was around him, I would hate that man with with all fiber of my being. But
that's what I'm saying. That man fell in love, got married, and had kids.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh, brain, why?
I know exactly where your brain went, and I I know. Yeah.
Wow!
Yeah. You did. Yeah, you didn't need to. You didn't need to do the hour roll part of that. That's Digimon is
at least once.
At least. Yeah, at least. I don't know. Maybe Grandma was just as wired to the moon.
She'd have to be to put up with that.
So
yeah,
taking that awkwardness out of the
he's interesting.
Yeah.
Highly intelligent, clearly. Yeah, like I think like he should be like I don't want to say more famous, but Desmond went one step further. But not really. His screaming would disturb the neighbors. But that would just be his normal talking voice. Imagine living next door to him. Any of that aside, just him talking all day. Good thing he's not a gamer, right? But yeah, the Time Mod is interesting. Like I just froze time and sat down and had 5 cups of tea while I was waiting. And
Sim City, that's what I'm thinking of. He looks like Dr. Wright from Sim City. Who was also referenced then in Link's Awakening as Mr. Wright with WRITE instead.
Oh, okay. Oh, is he the guy
who gets catfished? Yeah.
Catfish, but yeah. I take it those two guys, Minsky.
Yeah, they're
the real guys.
They're the actual They're the actual fathers of AI. Yeah.
That's cool. God helped him having to listen to him. Imagine being like a distinguished professor like that and being famous for that, and someone's like, "Can I call you Minnie?"
I guess it was easier for him than Minsky. So just hold on. I'm gonna pull the rankings down for a second, just to God, where is the image just?
It's way too big, isn't it?
No, that's not even the. Where
No.
What the? Okay, hold on. Oh my God, why are you being so awkward? Transform. Fit to screen. There we go. So this is who I was talking about. This is who younger Denimon reminds me of. Just give him black hair. And it's Dr. Wright from SimCity.
But I still think he looks like an Eggman.
Oh, and he's older, yeah.
Yeah.
He'd be a good Ovi Kintabar.
Yeah, when he was sideways talking to them as well with the spiky hair out and he kind of had the hand up, I was like, Phoenix is, he's kind of nervous. That's what he looked like. Hey, Minnie, how's it going? Yeah, I would be highly offended by that if I was that guy. But I'm finding it hard to rank this episode.
I just seen the Masaru card that Yami put into the Discord.
Oh.
I mean, it's not too far off what the card actually does.
Knock him out.
I'll grab that for the chat because that is too funny not to share. If you guys aren't already, you should join the Discord. We have lots of fun over there. But I'll just grab it and share it because it's too funny not to have on the live show. I'm playing knock out your opponent. Security. You can punch your opponent in the face. That's its legal effect. That is its legal effect now, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah.
You play that against me in a match, and you don't use these effects. I get carte blanche to tear up your deck.
Do we know anyone who can print out cards like that?
Oh, there's a couple of the Orica sellers like on Etsy and eBay and things. I'm sure we could. So, yeah.
I'd love to have that as a card just for.
Yeah. Oh, it's such a low level edit as well, and that's what makes it funnier.
Maybe he could do it.
Maybe, yeah.
That Diablomon card, did he make that?
Oh, the token, I think so, yeah.
Yeah. We could do something like that.
I'm sure it wouldn't be too hard. That's great. Like that is great.
How old is Masaru?
14.
Okay. I won't say anything else.
Don't worry, you'll like his dad. Daddy Daimon is yeah.
That was a real Irish phrasing of that, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Daddy Daimon.
I mean, what's that meme you shared? Basically,
oh yeah, in Irish, Santa Claus, his name is Daddy Christmas.
Yeah.
Like, I know there's Father Christmas, but we call him Daddy specifically.
Because we don't have a word for father. Our word for father is daddy.
Well, there is like the Our Father, like
oh yeah,
or her, but that's kind of a like you wouldn't.
No, but that is a title.
That's not what you would.
Enaminanaher. That's Daddy Diamonds daycare.
But yeah,
I am no.
Father Christmas is Daddy-know, like
Yeah.
he Daddy Christmas.
Daddy-know, like so Daddy Christmas.
Feel free to kink shame all of Ireland.
I will. Yeah.
That came out during the summer as well, though, that we call big spiders, or the dragonflies, or whatever.
Long legs.
They're daddy long legs. Other people don't call them that.
Yeah.
We just call them daddy for no reason.
Maybe we do have a maybe we have abandonment issues because of 800 years of not having our father around. Maybe that's what it is. So everything is daddy, Maybe it's abandonment issues. Anyway.
So, granddaddy here.
Anyway, the point is, right, so yeah, we got a lot of good stuff out of this episode.
Yeah, we did. Like, it was entertaining as well.
Yeah.
Like, it's hard not to be entertained by him shouting and being crazy.
Yeah, and I really like that they acknowledge that all that screaming happens in universe.
Yeah, like, it's not just for our benefit.
No,
they have to listen to it as well.
They have to listen to it as well, yeah. I would be so annoyed the first time I do it, like an app realize or a gatai, and the Digivice just doesn't shut up. I would be looking at this thing going, why though?
Yeah. That's why there's a button on it.
Yeah.
We have a button that you can shut them off.
Yeah. Like, it would totally ruin my like the other way, it's anime, right? So you're doing all the cool poses and stuff. It would totally throw me out of my zen if the thing I'm posing with then started screaming.
Yeah.
It's why I don't like shouting Sentai weapons and changers and stuff. Like, when they start screaming, I'm just like, oh no. Because I'd be on the villain side of things going, dude, your weapons are cringe.
It's cool that they make the noises, but they don't have to do it every time.
No. How can Ireland have abandonment issues? Isn't it the oldest of the four? And it liked the siblings so much it told them to sod off and have its own island.
All our fathers had to leave to fight in a war that we weren't part of.
Yeah, because
they all had to
else
go work in another country.
Yeah,
we had no money.
Yeah, after a certain other nation blighted our lands and literally turned it into a hellscape. So much so that one of that other nation's most famous generals or whatever literally said you can either go to hell or to Connacht, because it was basically the same thing, because over farming and blighted our lands, and there was a whole famine thing, and then took the rest of the food away from us, so we all died, and that's why our culture is in tatters. It's also why we're so widespread across the world as well, because we had to just get the away,
because there was nothing here, and now we're going that route again. But anyway,
well, that for very different reasons. Jesus. Talk about tangents. Jesus Christ. All right, so back to the episode.
Yeah.
So out of 5.
Out of 5, I'm finding it hard to rank it, really, because it was very plot heavy.
Yeah.
It was entertaining, but I don't know if it was like a 5-level episode.
No, I wouldn't say. I would agree with that. I would say very, very plot heavy. The stuff that did happen around, like, not even Denemon, but even that thing with Taimon at the end, where, like, oh, I stopped your attack, punched you 3 times, had 5 cups of tea, and then restarted time. Killed me.
Yeah, that was great. Like,
yeah, so I'd give this a high 4.
Yeah,
because it's not a 5. Like, because there's something missing that makes it like almost perfect. But
yeah, like there was no, oh my god, like, like he created Leviathan technically, and
and like that's the plot twist. You're like
but at the same time, it's not a Oh my, because it hasn't been going on long enough for it to be that.
No.
Like, there hasn't been a whole, like, we found out he created Minerva, and it went on and went on and on.
Yeah.
And then we found out that Minerva and Leviathan were connected, then maybe, you know, maybe if it went on for longer, and the fact that Leviathan used to be part of Minerva had been hidden for a while.
Yeah.
But we learned about both of them at the same time, so it wasn't...
Let me see. Actually, currently one of the top ranking. That's quite a turn. No.
Ranking what? Most expensive to live in?
Yeah. top in homelessness and housing crisis. Highest VAT on everything and anything. The highest what exactly?
Top ranking what? Yeah.
Anyway, the moral of the story is fuck Oliver Cromwell. Scumbag. Absolute scumbag. Okay, I'll stop.
We should probably just put a stop to this.
Let's not get political. I've given up on other podcasts for less. Let's not get political.
I'm sorry, Yami. I'll partake in all of your antagonizing all the time, but this is where I draw the line. I'm on AJ's side here.
I win. Oh god. Okay, let's not kill Meg. Let's focus on the Atmon. Let's focus on the Atmon.
Before Yami stops talking to both of us.
The parcel I send back will be getting sent back and like with a chainsaw taken to it. Oh, I love you really, Yami. I really do. I'm almost piked on London Tower. You were agreed with. Yeah, good. Okay. Ooh, deep breaths. Let's focus on fun. We're here to have fun.
We're having fun.
I've had my fun, and that's all that matters.
Yami's gonna come to visit and just start chucking potatoes at us. Like, here, there you go. Have your food back.
You can have them back. Actually surprised that hasn't happened already. Oh, right.
All right, 4. It is a 4.
Yeah, I think it's a 4. Like, I don't know if I want to.
I don't think I can.
I don't think I can go higher than a 4 because not enough happened.
There wasn't one like the fun thing that happened with the what you call it.
And like all of Timon's puns.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. All the
stimulating me.
Yeah, all the Timon stuff is what bumped it up the half point already.
Okay.
So that's not what would bump it up to a 4.5 for me.
Without Timon, this is like a 3.5 for you, is it?
Yeah, like it's plot heavy, but if his part wasn't in it, it would just be
okay.
A bit more like it's plot heavy, but it would be middling because we didn't have that fun bit at the beginning.
Okay. Yeah. No, that's
it would just be them watching the video. And then just going back into the past, you know.
Yeah.
We wouldn't have that fun bit, and then.
I really do think it's a really clever idea that, like, Digimon went analog so that he couldn't be found, and like even this like one, and this one photo that the mother kept is basically what found him out.
Yeah,
for
the fact that
for Leviathan and
and it's because she scanned it in. It was a printed photo, so it wouldn't have been anywhere.
It was probably taken on. It was probably taken with like because back then it would have been like either a disposable camera or film. Yeah, so she scanned it in. So
potatoes get through security. You told them at the gate you were coming to make up for the genocide. They'd probably laugh at you and let you through.
Please never do that. Oh. That is.
Would it matter on the sort of potato salad jacket?
Can we move on?
You're gonna make us hungry now talking about potatoes.
No. Oh, actually, I'm not hungry. I've just realized. I'm probably due to take my pain meds.
Yeah.
So.
That might be why I'm extra weird as well, because I'm after taking a rake of medication.
Yeah, so you're just giddy.
Yeah. Yeah, so 4 and
What favorite character?
I mean I have to give it to the man himself, don't
Oh,
I?
it
Yeah.
has to be. And I never like. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm just looking at everything here, and yeah, it has to
Yeah.
be Digimon, doesn't it?
Yeah. If it wasn't him, it'd be Timon, but
Yeah, like Timon just for the puns, and then that whole. Oh yeah, I had 5 cups of tea.
yeah.
Yeah, that is fair.
Although from now on, I'm probably still gonna be calling him Granddad because Denaiman is hard,
Yeah,
kind of hard to
yeah,
say. I'm just gonna keep calling him Granddad or Grandpa or something.
yeah. That's fair. That's fair.
Not Granddaddy. I'm
ro-
on a killing spree.
so then, ranking.
Oh, okay. What have I got up there?
Well, we'll let you go first.
Uh, is it better than Cameraman? A hard one.
That is a hard one. I think
So very different.
Kameramon, very different episodes, but I feel like Kameramon's episode had plot, but it had a better fight.
Yeah.
And I think the Kameramon episode is actually kind of the inverse of this episode,
Yeah.
where it's the fight scene and the build up of it and Kameramon's plot. Do you need me to mute? Okay. Or
If it's
what?
gonna get bad, I'll mute it.
Okay. Or will you now?
Mm-hmm.
I'll mute it.
I
Very
will.
very authoritative.
I will. I'll
Okay.
mute it.
Yeah, it's the fight itself in the Cameramon episode. Like, I don't like the Gatchmon going off on his own stuff and like
Yeah.
getting, doted on by the two girls and
Yeah.
all of that, and him just like, I still don't like in that episode Gatchmon just coming out of nowhere to save the app drive.
Like, how was he just there at that moment?
Yeah,
Like,
that was a bit too contrived.
did he search to see where Haru was and
Or did he notice that everybody was looking for Haru because it was a literal
oh, maybe maybe the girls got that notification. No, it would have been funny. Like, it would have made sense had we seen him see that?
Yeah.
Like, he's with the girls and eating the chocolate and their phone pops up and go, oh, look what's going on, we should go. And
Yeah.
and he's like, wait a minute, I know him.
Yeah, could
and he
be
goes
some
literally for him, but they didn't do that, so he literally just
Appear-
is out of the air.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we don't see him. As you literally what you just said. I won't repeat because I'm just saying your own words back at you.
Meg, don't die. I'm trying.
So, on that, well, I think I will
Above.
pop it above Cameramon.
Yeah, I'm wondering, like, because if you take out
Because if you take out that fight and how creative the fight itself was,
it's
it's
a filler Halloween episode.
Yeah.
It's not a anything else episode. Yeah, I think I'll do the same.
like, because you've got the really cool fight in the Halloween episode, but you've also got Mienumon stealing the chip at the end, which is what makes it more plot related as well, because we now know she's scheming with the chips, and that's been kind of what I've been alluding to for a couple of weeks. Like, why is she stealing the chips though?
Yeah.
What is she going to, there are reasons for things.
Yeah, I'll do the same because, like you said, without the fight, that's just a middling episode. It's a great episode.
Yeah.
But this one, very plot heavy, entertaining. And we have a backstory and a destination.
Yeah, well, that's it. Like, we know, like, we have lore and we have as you say, we have a destination. We know what the end goal is. We learned about Dantemon for the first time.
Yeah.
I cannot wait for you guys to meet Dantemon.
The Dantemon, and then they're descending into the deep web, like, is it like the Inferno or
Oh,
something?
yeah.
That really got me. That was really good.
Yeah, I can't wait for you guys to meet Dantemon.
Yeah.
He's one of my favorites.
I've not seen what he looks like at all.
Oh, he's
I've never seen anything.
And I'm not going to spoil it. I would. Oh, careful.
Sorry, I feel like I saw some of this episode, but it was when I was kind of whatever happened that I stopped watching. So I feel like maybe I fell asleep watching it and I woke up and watched some of this episode.
Right.
Because I vaguely remember Minerva, but I didn't remember what it was or anything. I just knew the name, and it had something to do with it, but I didn't want to bring it up because I didn't know what it was.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Now I know.
Yeah.
So I think that's what happened. You know me, I'll put something on and then fall asleep straight away, wake up, skip back, watch another 5 minutes and fall asleep. So I think that's how I ended up stopping watching it, because I'd fallen asleep or something and accidentally watched ahead of where I was because I didn't realize I'd slept through some of it. And then I went, wait, something's not right.
Fair.
And that's when I was about to go back, and then everything happened, and we're only watching it now.
Fair.
So we've literally hit where I was now.
Yeah, yeah.
Because I don't remember Digimon really at all either. So just the whole.
Oh, let's see what the chat have to say.
Okay.
Oh no, that's the really good
bathroom.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, please tell me someone's made a meme of, you know, the Dr. Hibbert where he punches you through the frame. When you do a version of that the card.
Yes.
Oh no, we could mix the memes, and it's the Yu-Gi-Oh, and you know he turns the card and it's like, you know, when Kaiba is like all back and it's like no you or whatever. Except he turned it that and it's Masaru and he punches out of the card and hits him in the face. So many memes.
Oh, I'm trying to. In my brain, I'm trying to work out how I would put that together.
Yeah.
That would take that. I would need a few hours, I think.
Desmond said you didn't have the time, Meg.
This is fair.
No time for time on.
He gotcha back there. Halloween after New Year's. That's new. So.
Sorry, I'm having a food baby.
Right.
I'm sick. I'm full of Chinese food and I'm full of medication now. So.
Right. So what did like I know Jackie had said up there you know maybe for timelines it's hard.
Age doesn't matter. Maybe for timelines.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what I was basically trying to work out, the timeline of where he fits in all this.
Yeah. But like Jackie really liked that we got plot lore, which is great. Because, you know, that's what have we been saying about Atmon for no, not Atmon, geez, Ghost Game for like, okay, where's your plot?
Kaiba deserves it.
Kaiba deserves it.
Kaiba deserves to be punched in the face by Masaru.
I mean, yeah.
Yes.
What I would have to do is okay. I'd have to get the scene of Yugi doing the Exodia thing. But I'd have to green screen the Exodia card.
Yeah.
And put that particular version of the Masaru card over it.
Yeah.
And then
in the next scene when Kaiba is leaning back, Masaru's fist is going at him.
Yeah. You know, or like instead of the Exodia obliterate bit, it's just yeah, okay.
Does Masaru say anything when he punches people, or does he just do it?
Just punch it.
Doesn't have like a punching catchphrase?
No, in the dub they gave him a catchphrase.
Yeah.
It's fighting time.
Oh god, that's dreadful.
Yeah.
That's just its morphin time, but not.
But in the Japanese version, no. You know, he'll tell you he's the best, but like it was never a catchphrase, so to speak.
It's really easy to get us on a tangent. Like I said, I'm on a lot of medication right now, and so are you. And I go on a tangent on a normal day.
Yeah, but I like the variety of it.
Yeah.
You know.
Sorry, we're talking about Seto Kaiba, so I looked at the PS5.
I know, and I appreciate what you're doing, but please don't dust it when we're using it to watch the show.
That's okay.
No, stay away from the buttons.
I'm not touching the buttons.
Just
I'm just dusting the
don't defy me. Just do it.
Yeah, I was thinking about how the PS5 looks like Seto Kaiba, and then I noticed it was dusty. So I'm not even just going on tangents while talking. I'm doing it while I'm sitting here as well, doing a podcast and cleaning at the same time.
I'm just like, don't press off the button because then everything will shut down. Touch. No. That is a spoiler for later. Stop that.
The only guy to go flying away punching the face in the show is Yami by Joey.
It is true.
But you don't see that in another version, do you?
In the dub, you don't. But in the Japanese version, oh yeah, that punch connects.
Yeah.
And Yami does about 6 flips across the beach.
Yeah. But no, in the other one, it's Or does the other guy, what's his name?
Tristan, when he punches Joey.
He punches Joey, but in the dub, I think he shouts at him, and then in the next scene,
He's just got a bruise for no reason.
Face,
yeah, they didn't even color over it.
They just skipped ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, given how hard that pop is to find now, I have reservations about taking its head off for the bit.
Yeah. If we can find another one, yeah, but...
Yeah. But it has become tough to find. So I would rather not decapitate it for the joke.
If they did a giant one of, we can get the giant pops.
Oh god, yeah.
We could get a giant Kaiba head. That would be great. Oh, jeez.
Could use 5Ds, more punches thrown in that. Funny, we were only talking about Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds at the start of the show.
Oh yeah.
No, that was Pokemon last night.
Oh, it was, yeah.
Because one of the plot lines in Pokemon Violet reminded me of 5Ds, and that was kind of fun. I won't go into it now because that's a whole other tangent. Yeah, no, I really enjoyed this episode. Because you guys have found Joey. Bye. Yes, Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged. Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged. I remember when that was weekly. Poor guy. He's still making it. I think he's obliged. I think he's like...
What's his name again?
Martin. Little Grebo.
Yeah.
I think he's just obligated to finish it at this point, but like the release schedule is nowhere near as fluid as it used to be.
Yeah.
And I can appreciate like his as his editing went on, it got more involved and different effects and editing skills and things like that. I can appreciate all that. Plus, that started 15 years ago.
Damn.
Man's got a life now. And just sit around all day editing Yu-Gi-Oh! Videos for the internet. So yeah, I can appreciate the commitment to at least finishing it, but yeah.
Just trying to get a picture without all the words. But yeah, oh, excuse me.
The words weekly. I love that joke.
Yeah, I haven't really watched Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged at all. I've seen bits and pieces.
Yeah.
But like I literally only watched Yu-Gi-Oh! All in one go.
The early episodes of the show, like I know, like we've got a box set of like the original series in the corner there.
Yeah.
All 5 seasons, and then I have the 3 movies and
Yeah.
whatever. But the early version of the abridged show, we could binge that in a couple of hours.
Yeah.
Because they're all like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And then as it went on, the jokes got longer, so the show got longer.
Yeah.
And then sometimes some episodes had a runtime of 20 minutes. And you're like,
that
stops being an abridged at that point, and you're just rewriting the script.
Yeah. Is that because though YouTube started bringing in things for?
Oh, I'd say so. I'd say it's a similar like what happened with CinemaSins.
Yeah, suddenly all their videos were over 20 minutes and padding their own time.
Yeah. Because
you get more priority over other videos if your video is longer or whatever.
Yeah, and
now they've gone to shorts, so it's gone all the way back around.
Everything I say it all the time. Everything's like cyclical. Everything goes back. Everything the circle of life.
He should start uploading them as shorts now.
Oh yeah. Gamamon wants to fight. Who's he? Who are we fighting?
Oh yeah, where's mine gone?
Koemon.
Where's mine gone?
You never set yours up because you've been ill.
Yeah.
So it's Gamamon versus Koemon. What?
2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
You're seeing them everywhere.
I see that number everywhere I go. I'm haunted by it.
Right.
Right. So, are we doing the second episode then? Or...
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll get into episode 17. We may as well.
Yeah. As much as I enjoyed this being plot heavy and all, kind of hoping for a silly episode next.
Oh no, it is.
Yeah.
I hey, we won.
Oh, do I need to set up the app before I do this?
No.
No? Okay.
So, Gamamon won, and I unlocked a new evolution route.
Oh.
So, sweet.
So, did we say that Gulus is what you get if you don't do anything?
Yeah.
So, I'm probably going to get Gulus before I get anything else.
Oh, no, no, no. There we go. Let me just have a look. So you get Battle Gamamon after 8 hours with 1,000 points, having done 8 battles and 10 power points. You get Chaos with 5 battles at 8 power points. Oh. Visor with 500 500 vital points, 3 battles, and 5 power points. And then you get Gulus with by doing absolutely nothing.
So if I'm this sick tomorrow, we'll see Gulus on my badge, on my watch.
Yeah. So I'm currently aiming for Bethel.
So top button?
Bottom.
Bottom button. Hold it.
Maybe. That's you.
Button's not supposed to work on me. Turn on. No.
So,
Is it just dead? Should I just charge it for a while?
yeah, you might actually have to just pull it out of the charger for a bit.
Not plugged in.
Because one thing I learned the other day is there's a power down option. Don't use it.
Don't use it?
Because I turned it off to let it charge before I went to work because I had to go traveling for the day. So I was like, oh, cool, I'll bring it. I'll get my steps in, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
And then when I went to load Gamamon from the app back into the bracelet, it asked me to reload the chip.
Oh, so like shutting down like wipes it basically?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
So don't shut down. Okay, good to know.
Yeah, just put it in sleep mode.
Yeah. Okay.
Right. So while Meg is charging her bracelet, don't worry, we are not going to attempt the worst unboxing in the world again.
No, but what I might do actually now is that I might make a little video about it.
Okay, cool.
Because I don't know if I'm going anywhere in the morning, so.
Ignoring the fact that I may or may not have padded it out, I shall be off. I shall cut off here as I still need to be up super early in the morning and before Ep2 seems like a good spot.
Yeah.
No worries, Yami. Well, look, the VOD will be there if you want to catch up on the second one tomorrow. Thank you for joining in and have a good night. And,
Amphibious.
Yeah. You got my message earlier with the tracking number, right?
Are we gonna have to put on Christmas outfits?
No.
Oh, but wouldn't he look so cute? Would they look so cute with little Santa hats on?
No.
Sure they would.
Bah humbug.
You know Gatchmon likes Christmas.
Yep, got the code. Swish. Okay.
Hey.
Well, look, Yami, have yourself a good night. Do take care. And I hope tomorrow treats you well.
Have a good day.
And for everyone else, then, we're going to jump into episode 17, which is not my favorite episode.
Okay.
So you're hoping for something just silly?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it is. It's going to be silly, isn't it? Co-pipe.
Copepe. Copy pay.
Co-pipe.
Copy. Copy Pepe.
Co-pipe.
Pepe Mon.
Digimon? What's a Digimon?
Yukidaru Mon. The snowman looking one? Kind of a bear, kind of a snowman?
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. I have to mute the mic again. I'm sorry, I have to keep muting the mic.
Alright, so episode 17. Aries copy pasted everywhere. Restore the dream concert.
The dream concert?
I don't think it's literally a dream concert. I think it's
No, sorry, I forgot you would get that reference. Dream concert is a K-pop, a big K-pop concert.
Oh.
Well, it was. I don't know if it still is, but it was one of the big three companies. Dream concert was their thing.
Oh.
So you'd get Super Junior, Girls' Generation, all of them under that one company.
Yeah. Okay. Well, it's definitely not a concert in your dreams, but more the dream, the dream concert.
Is it Aries' first big concert?
I think so.
I mean, if there's 471 of them, surely they have a lot more concerts. Imagine trying to coordinate something like that. Have more people on stage than in the crowd.
The elite. Oh God.
You've only realized that now, have you?
Is she a young buck? Because our relationship changes if that's true.
Or is she like overtaking them? And she's like, no, I'm the elite. Big bang punch to the
One of her solo songs is on a CD.
Yay.
Her song's the 8th track on new single version D. I hate idol culture.
That woman looks like she's got sweets in her cheeks.
Yeah.
She's trying to talk while holding sweets in her cheeks.
I was gonna say she looks like the squirrel Pokemon.
Yeah. Desmond. Oh, that bookstore stays up until 8.
I know. That's what real cities do.
Yeah.
Not like here where everything closes at 6.
Tennis closes at 9.
Not anymore.
Only on certain days, but yeah.
No.
It's funny, our 24-hour Tesco didn't even open for 24 hours. It would close for a whole day. I think I'd like to cosplay her.
You can see a lot of Atmon cosplay.
Yeah, it could be fun. So, copy paste is not an app.
I think it's just meant to be editing apps in general.
Yeah.
We'll see
It's
when
an odd choice.
we'll see when his thing comes up.
Mm.
But it's really something that you can't.
When his thing comes up.
I meant his Pokedex looking, his Digidex is. Shut up! Let me throw the book at you.
Please don't throw Psycho Jump out, he killed.
Yeah, Psycho Jump is a fucking tome.
Yeah. You remember the old Argos catalogue?
Yeah.
Someone threw that. My cousin threw that at my sister one time. Split her open. She had to be glued back together. Her whole scalp came apart.
Oh.
So I feel like if you threw Psycho Jump at me, it would do the same thing.
Yeah. Like it looks like a brick of a magazine.
Yeah, corner of that hit you. Ugh.
Yeah.
Everything's an app in this series, yeah.
Like I don't think like obviously the concept of like cloning would work, but I don't know what Digimon would work in this concept.
Yeah.
You'd
Some
have
kind
to
of
do what,
mimic, I guess.
yeah, like like you'd have to do what they did with Publimon and make a Digimon that's based on an Appmon.
Yeah. So he'd be like a copycat rather than a copy paste.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And not in the Betsumon kind of copycat.
No, like he could duplicate.
Yeah.
Or duplicate you, or I suppose that's better than that one. But
well, he just dresses up as you, doesn't he?
yeah.
Not the same thing.
But yeah, copy paste is more of a function than an app, I suppose.
Ooh. Ooh, big yawn. Big bang yawn.
Her disguise.
Yeah.
Oh look, she's wearing like full length tights as well because it's cold.
Yeah.
That's cute. I like her scarf. Oh, you're terrifying. If that woman's violence, please. Aww. Oh no. Oh, she's terrified.
Eri-sama.
Aw. If he was any older, that'd be creepy.
Dokomon's in heaven.
Yeah. Aw.
Hmm.
Take a picture with her so she can show all her friends at school.
And she signed it. Oh, look, a sample.
Um,
That's nice, because like that's one of a kind. Well, not one, but
yeah. One
that...
of 470, I suppose. Dokemon became Dokimon. He suddenly got really tall.
Yeah, they went off model there, didn't they? Yeah.
Like he's not meant to be a fourth grader.
Yeah.
And then
So
suddenly she's the same height as them.
So that's fourth class.
Yeah.
Then again, I mean, you do shrink as you get older, so
yeah, the grandparents are probably really small.
Yeah.
Aww.
Yeah.
Yeah, you made her smile. Oh, this is so sweet.
Oh yeah. Told you, Aria's best girl. And this is one episode that'll show you to prove my point.
But you hate it.
I hate the copy paste art. Stuff.
The rest of it is fine.
Yeah.
Those two guys look like they were kissing. They were just drawn together.
Fair play to them. I'm happy for them. Like this. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, sorry. Sorry.
It's getting scarier.
Oh, I want to make them. I want little Dokkan Punch fans. That's really cute.
Yeah. Yeah, like the side story stuff in this episode with the super fan is really cute and really nice and really shows why I stick to my guns on Aries like the best female character in the franchise. But the monster of the week stuff is just like punitive measures. Somebody's getting fired.
Yeah.
She's so done with it already. She's just like, this is an Atmon, isn't it?
Yeah.
She's so done.
Yeah.
Plot twist. You know, look the same anyway.
What's the stupider part of that is that they're saying her name.
Yeah.
They can see her, the actual players. Why are they saying her name?
Yeah, people in the oh no. Like people in the stadium should just be seeing the people as normal, right?
Yeah, they're not watching. No, okay. Yeah, they like. They shouldn't be seeing any of that. They're not watching it. I know they have their little screens or whatever, but they're not.
No.
They're watching the game. They know the players' names. They wouldn't be calling them characters.
Like, also, why are all the imposter Aries Canadian?
I need to know who the main characters are.
Well, there's Karen Airy, there's Karen Airy, and then there's Airy Karen.
Don't forget about Arimon and Karenmon.
Ah, yes, yes, yes.
Oh.
It's Sword Art Online all over again.
They are Karens after all. Did he say Sama? I know the subtitle said Sam, but did he say Sama?
I'll rewind. I mean, he has called her Sama once or twice this episode already, so he might have done. Get back here! No, San.
You sure?
Yeah, it's just a really deep on. But I think when he turned up to the start of the concert, he did say Eri Sama then.
Okay.
Either that or I miss like like that part.
Yeah.
That or I misheard it the same way you did.
Yeah. Go get him. Oh, is this like a playground?
He looks like, you know that Atmon they get when the fusion fails?
Yeah.
It looks like that wearing a Monokuma suit.
Yes.
She winked.
Did she?
She got it was a whole new start to that animation. Unless I just haven't been paying attention.
I'll go back and look at an earlier one to see. Yeah, he is a bit of a Monokuma, isn't he?
It's very like
very quick.
Yeah, it's
I feel
blinking.
like, yeah, we might not have noticed that. Okay, well, the stock footage is happening now. I'm gonna mute the mic.
Sorry.
I think he's just stolen her catchphrase.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh.
Standard. Oh, he's a system application.
Okay.
So he's doing copying and pasting from within from the operating system.
Okay. Yeah, so he'd be some kind of either mimic or duplicating like that.
Yeah. The zipper on the back is an interesting touch.
Yeah. I feel like you should have a clipboard. Oh, Dark Greymon is coming for us.
I'll just get Grey Knightsmon to take care of it. It's fine.
Imagine that many Monokumas.
I'd die.
So would everyone else.
Yeah.
Set them all on fire. Hearing is gone in my left ear.
Mm.
They have some kind of defining feature. Yeah, go get him.
This is our defining feature. Muda, 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 muda.
Got that synth power.
Yeah. Oh, he angry. Oh, he's so angry.
They're all cowards.
Dokumon's a good boy.
You're in for it now.
You know what? Maybe I'm thinking of the wrong episode. This has all been fine.
Yeah, that's really
I imagine I thought I remembered the copy paste stuff being a lot more. Oh, I forgot about that. Instead of copy pasting someone else's. He sounds like the cow from Cow and Chicken.
He does.
I forgot Copy Paymon was a 7 code.
5. Can I have wings, but I can't stand? Ouch. Baby cute. What? A Pupmon.
Oh, I think it's the Lucemon baby form.
That would make sense. We've had Lucemon before.
So we've 2 codes left, and then we get the summon Dantemon.
Getting Potimon.
Yeah, it's that.
Yeah. What did the adorable. It is a cute baby.
Yeah.
It's just a nice gem with wings.
A nice gem, yes.
Oh, look at Angie. A woman? Odd phrasing, but okay.
No one was calling for her, though. They ignored the instructions.
How do you know this is charging?
You press the button now, it should.
Which one do you want to turn on?
Why are you so bad with buttons? Anyway, her song. There we go.
I won't be able to see the time until I put in the... I'm going to see the battery till I put in the time.
Yeah, well, don't worry about it.
Oh, she got a stand for a CD.
Mm. And it's actually her singing as well.
Yeah?
Mm.
Like a little group of fanboys.
Yeah.
That guy's so sauceless.
I love those, just like those jackets and headbands. Aww.
She's still eating sweets.
Yeah. Maybe this is the episode you introduce the new ending.
Yeah. This is a good episode to introduce her ending.
Yeah.
The last episode needed a more energetic ending.
He's adorable.
So groovy. He's just in trance.
Yeah.
Does he have a crush now?
Oh, I think Haru might. Don't tell his boyfriend, though.
I like how that thing is having a panic attack. Oh, she's such a brat. I love her.
Oh, yeah.
Do I want to cosplay her?
How annoying, though. This episode's great.
Got a Digimon.
It's
You can do it.
It's character development. Like, so we had lots of plot last episode, and now lots of like character development in this one.
And making sure to keep tabs on Mianamon as well.
Yeah.
Not just leaving her
No, and
off
like
in
it's
the distance until
the plot says she's needed.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it's like
she's
at
saw Ray as well last episode.
Yeah, and she bookended this episode as well. Being at
Yeah.
the start, sending copy Paymon after Eri and now finishing it off.
Yeah.
Jealous of her.
Yeah. So it's good that I like when shows do that.
Yeah.
Instead of just episode with a fight and the big bad 10 filler, then they come back.
Yeah.
You know?
And now this ending is a bit more fitting because it was an episode about her and her first concert and
this one
meeting her super fan and all of that. So
are the ends of her hair white, or are they pink and it's just a light? Obviously, in these,
It's hard to tell.
in
Yeah,
these ending pictures, it looks like
I think it is.
just
I
the
think it's
lighting.
pink into white.
Yeah, when it's in the show itself, like it's kind of there as well.
Yeah, it's like
It's almost like a
Barbie pink.
zigzag pattern.
Yeah, it's like a hot pink into a pastel pink almost.
Yeah. Pretty interesting kind of source of
Her
light.
hairstylist must cost a fortune.
Yeah.
Oh, oh, did you see that?
Excuse me. Oh, boyfriend's coming back. Excuse me. I did see that episode.
Okay, well, do I need to rewind that because you were dying through it?
Yeah, you can. Oh no, you don't have to.
Stop dying. It'd be so much easier if you just stopped dying.
I really want to. I really, really want to. Trust me.
Try harder. I don't really think you're putting your all into this.
You're gonna make me cough next.
Oh, you poor thing.
Was there something else we wanted to see back at the start?
I thought Eri got some new animations in her stock footage sequence.
Oh yeah.
But it might be just because we don't see it enough. Because
because it's really quick and we kind of go stock footage.
well,
and
not
look at
even
the-
that.
Look
But
at the chat.
every time she's evolving, like Haru gets the full sequence and she gets bits.
Yeah.
So we probably haven't seen it enough.
Yeah. Oh my nose.
Oh. So the preview was about Astra doing a flying kick.
Yeah.
Hiding the bracelet and Eugen getting suspicious.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember the train.
And Coachmon, they're building him up, which is great.
Yeah, because we didn't see it from him yet, so we didn't.
No.
Okay.
So next week, Haru and Eugen's bond. So we're getting more backstory on how they became friends. And, which is great.
Okay.
So we got a plot heavy episode. We got a airy character development episode.
Copy-paste episode.
Next week we're getting a Haru and Eugen character development episode.
We're getting Valentine's Day.
Yeah, Valentine's Day next week. And then the following week we're getting an Astra character development episode. So so that's they're keeping everything going.
Yeah. Are we gonna be on? I know we'll be on next week.
Well, let's see. So next week, what? So episodes 18 and 19, those will be
on the 14th. The 21st, yeah.
The 14th and 21st. Yeah, we can do that. The 28th is I think for the next 3 weeks we'll be on.
Yeah, because I'll be working the 26th and 27th ish. I'll definitely be working the 27th.
And then sure.
So we'll be off the 28th, yeah. Like you'll be working. But...
Yeah, well I mean that does but like the show the Appmon portion of the show sort of goes uninterrupted.
Yeah.
We have a Ghost Game episode this weekend and next weekend. We won't have one for Christmas Day, I hope.
Yeah.
We won't be doing a goddamn review if we do.
Yeah.
And then New Year's Day is the only one where I'm like, it's a coin toss on whether we get one or not. I'll have to wait for the spoilers to come out.
Yeah, we need to know if it's actually going to be airing that day or not.
Yeah, because it could go 18 and then come back on the 8th.
Yeah, like if it does air on the 1st, I mean, we could do it.
Yeah.
Because I'm working that weekend anyway, so like even if it's my birthday, I'm not going to be celebrating because it's work.
Maybe we can celebrate by getting mega levels. How's that? Hopefully.
We'll have a little birthday stream. That's what we do.
So the next couple of weeks are fine. So rounding out December are going to be so on the 14th we have episodes 18 and 19. On the 21st we have 20 and 21, and then on the 28th we have 22 and 23. Then it gets fun because the first Wednesday in December we have 24 and 25, and then we go back to then we skip the clip show episode at episode 26, and then we go back to doing even numbers
again. Yeah.
So, you know, yeah, I'm looking forward to it. So we're by the end of the month we're basically gonna be at the halfway point of the show.
Yeah. There, I just realized I had an important email there.
So that's super fun. So where do we go from here? I'll check, but I don't think we have a mailbag for last week's show.
Unless someone has commented in the meantime.
Unless someone has commented, let's give Meg a level on her birthday, guys. Oh, Desmond. Oh, I don't know if that's your best pun or worst one. I don't know if that's your best one or worst one. I enjoy that enough so much I hate it. Or I hate it so much enough that I enjoy it. Why are you like this? Please never change. Okay. So let me have a look. Comments. No. Okay, we've no mailbag.
No mailbag.
And we've no.
That is a weird comment about Marin.
Yeah. I'll give it a like. Yeah, and like I've no merch or anything. We've nothing to open up this week.
There's no point in us doing me setting up my bracelet because the camera can't see it. So
yeah, yeah. So let's not do that ever again. Yeah. Not live anyway. maybe show it off, but let's never try an actual setup live on camera ever again.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I have to mute the mic.
Yeah.
Quick.
Right, so I think we're in a. Are you thinking of counting the catchphrases each episode? Oh God, I don't want to have to go back and rewatch. Why was that not suggested at the start of the show? Oh, I mean that's like. Let me have a look here. So Eri gets introduced in episode 5. So how many times does explosive punch get said between episode 5 and 17?
Then, I'm sure someone has made a list of that already.
Then Astra gets introduced in episode 7, and I feel like he says his catchphrase at least 3 times an episode.
Oh, more.
Like the intro episode, I think he said it like 10.
Yeah.
Because they really had to hammer it home that this was his catchphrase. Oh, I don't know. I don't know if I want to go back and do that.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll just see if someone else has done the counting. TV Tropes probably has the answer in the characters section. It's probably in there. Yeah. I'll find it one way or another. So counting the catchphrases. Oh God, can you imagine having a counter? Dokkan Punch 1.
Yeah.
Cho no Neru.
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh no, because you know what would happen?
Haru doesn't have.
Because I'd forget to update it as the episode goes along.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Enough of that. Oh yeah, we still have Spy Family to watch.
Oh yeah.
I'm sure I'm sure somebody has the total somewhere.
Yeah, someone has definitely, like, it's old enough now that someone has definitely done that.
Well, yeah, I'll pinch it from somewhere.
Yeah.
Edit
it into all of them.
Yeah. So okay, so we can get ready to bounce then. Oh boy, boy, boy!
I'm the protagonist after all.
That's.
Does he ever say that out loud though, or is that us listening to his brain? Have you lost the rankings?
Oh, there it is. Okay,
You keep forgetting you renamed it rankings.
No, I didn't. I can't read apparently. So, out of 5.
Out of 5, it's weird because I feel like putting it on the same level as the last episode.
Yeah.
It's a good episode. It was fun. It was cute.
Yeah.
Really wholesome. I vaguely remember being really annoyed by copy paste the first time I watched.
So did I, and that was why I was like, I don't think I liked this. I don't think I liked the Monster of the Week, but I remember it being a lot more obnoxious.
Yeah, but
it wasn't.
It wasn't at all. He was barely there, and then he just got. Then we had that really great Dokemon moment.
Yeah,
like he just overshadowed the whole enemy in literally and figuratively. Like he just.
Yeah, I really remembered the copy paste, the airy being everywhere stuff. I remember that being a lot more obnoxious the first time I watched the show.
I feel like the first time I watched it, there was a lot more.
Yeah. But no, like it was a couple of things that were like, I think it was probably because we were talking about the soccer game.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, but the people in the arena aren't seeing this.
Yeah.
Aries' head just didn't appear.
Maybe when you're sitting there watching it quietly by yourself. Different. Because we're talking over it, so maybe it's not as extended.
I get what you mean. Yeah. It doesn't
so you're just seeing
it doesn't outstay its welcome.
And you're
yeah, again,
okay,
why is she Canadian?
Yeah, why is she Canadian?
If you know, you know. That's all I'll say on that one.
But yeah, no, this episode was really good. I nearly rank it higher than the last one, honestly.
Just for the wholesomeness and the Dokemon moment.
Yeah.
And it's character development. It's showing Aries.
It's not plot, but it's
no, but it is and it isn't because it's Aries showing
not story plot. It's character. Plot.
It's character plot, but it's Aries, doubling down on and sort of reinforcing why she wants to be an idol and the smile, like going to see that super fan who was really shy and giving her the signed sample CD and it was just a really cute episode and
the enemy wasn't like I don't remember a whole lot about the episode. I just remember the name because like Copipe.
Copy pay.
Copipe.
Copy pay.
I remember complaining about it on Twitter.
Yeah.
I feel like I was way more annoyed at it back then. I don't know why. But it was one of those ones that I came back to, and then when I got a little further, I realized I'd missed a load of stuff.
So now you're getting the full context of it. It's
Well, I suppose for this episode you didn't really need that, but
no.
Yeah. I vaguely remember the next episode as well because I remember talking to you about the train.
Yeah.
You told me there was another train.
Well, yeah, this one is Reshamon, and then like the Digimon equivalents would be Trailmon, and there's like Trailmon are like a species. Like obviously Digimon are a species, but like Trailmon, there's like 7 or 8 different versions of Trailmon. They all have different, like one has a literal beast jaws, and another one is just.
How do you explain the train tracks then? Do they build them as they go?
Like another one is just a cable car with a face, like they've just different, like there's about 7 or 8 what feels like different Trailmons, but there's also there's Locomon and Grand Locomon. So there's a variety of trained Digimon. So
weird little niche, isn't it?
Yeah, but I mean, Japan likes their trains. We got a whole Sentai series dedicated to trains, and it was great.
We just got a movie called Bullet Train, didn't we?
Yeah, not the same.
That's that in Japan.
It is.
Yeah,
it's literally on the Japanese. It's the Haikaisen. I might be missing a syllable.
Apparently, that movie is terrible though. I've heard really bad things about it.
Is it Twitter saying it's terrible, or is it like people think it's terrible?
Both.
Oh. I'd watch it anyway. Like it feels like it'd be like it feels like it would be just a silly Nick Cage movie. but they put Brad Pitt in it kind of thing. You know, I kind of like. I still haven't seen. I still want to see Everywhere All at Once as well.
Yeah, we really need to watch that.
Yeah, so there's a few movies I want to catch up on.
Did we buy that?
No, I think we were looking at it, and the only Blu-rays available at the time were import. I was like, enough of that. Yeah. It's just the import fees were just like, nah, they're more than the Blu-ray itself.
Yeah,
it's not worth it. So what would you score this episode then out of 5?
I actually want to give it a 4.5. It was just
that's valid.
So wholesome and sweet with the little girl and all of that, and then Dokemon, and he just beating the crap out of all of them, and he getting that big angry like.
Yeah, no, I really did like the Dokemon moment because it's like, Gatchmon, search for a way, and it's like, okay, I'll search for his vital weakness or something, and Dokemon's like, that's me. Yeah. And then he just goes JoJo on everybody.
I can't search, I'll kill you all.
Yeah. And then he got so angry, the other was just went, nah, I'm out.
Yeah.
Like they did the Ghost Game thing where the enemy just gives up, but it was done better because Dokemon still wins.
It was so funny. They were like, no, I'm not the real one. I'm not the real one. I'm not the real one.
And then Dokemon's like,
clones just cowered it out.
Yeah. They just pieced out on him. And like, if this were Ghost Game, it would have ended there and then.
Yeah, he would have disappeared along with them.
Yeah, he would have either disappeared along with them or gone, oh, I'm so sorry, I'll never do it again. But Dokemon got the last word in and then purged the virus and everything.
And then he's like, it feels like I've just written an original story instead of copy-pasting someone else's.
I love it. Yeah,
I love those little moments when they get refreshed or whatever, and they're just, oh, it's so funny. Like, who was it that was like, they had like their little dressing gown or something on, and they were watching a sunrise or something. It's so cute.
Was that not just Navimon?
Was it Navimon?
It might have been Navimon. That sounds like probably in his like
Yukata or something.
Yeah.
They're always so funny. Like they're saying like they're having their little Angoramon haiku moment, but you get a little visual to go with it.
Again, more of Appmon DNA in Ghost Game.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. Because because I remember the copy-paymon stuff being more obnoxious. I've actually been turned around on that part of the episode as well. Because I'm looking at now going, this isn't half as bad as I remember it being.
Yeah, it happened really fast.
Yeah.
There was a lot more other stuff in the episode, and he was kind of second to it.
Yeah. But yeah, like the main plot of...
And then he turned out to be a 7 code, so...
Yeah, so he got there. Yeah. So we got story progression at the end of it, as well as character development.
Yeah.
Like this episode is the start of, like, my whole thing about Eri being best girl.
Yeah.
This is where it starts, because as the show goes on, you're going to start seeing her, like, work harder at becoming an idol. Yeah. She wants to be, number one. There's that idol that she admires and she wants to reach her heights and things like that. So you're going to start seeing more of that. And it's like, oh, this is actually just nice. A character with a motivation that isn't just save the world or something, She's got priorities she's got priorities outside of the whole being Digi-destined thing.
Yeah, but she's not a miserable bastard like Joe.
Yeah,
because again, you can tell he didn't want to do what he was doing.
No, but that was a whole plot point for Joe come try, and then they brought that whole plot point back and resolved it in one single episode in 2020, and I'm like, oh.
But that's the thing. She's determined, and like she's doing what she loves, and she's saving the world and being good at that as well.
Yeah,
and it's not bringing her down.
No, and she's got the best partner for the job.
Yeah.
Because Dokemon's amazing. And
cheerleader.
Yeah, that's why I have Dokemon on my app drive, because he's just the goodest of boys.
He's so good.
Yeah.
A lot of people make comparisons between Gatchmon and Gamamon, but I feel like Dokemon is more of a Gamamon.
Yeah.
Yeah, like...
Oh, see, I think what happens is people look at Gatchmon in episode 1 and 2, and that's his character.
Yeah.
By now, I mean, we're 17 episodes in. Gatchamon's a lot more mature than Gamamon.
Yeah, he's not.
Gatchamon doesn't have time for a lot of the nonsense that the characters get up to.
Yeah, and he's not had any baby moments since Halloween, I think.
No, or when he was on the trike.
Yeah.
Yeah, gotchi.
Yeah,
like even that, like that was a 1-episode bit.
Yeah, like I haven't heard that in the show.
No, since then.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna stick with 4.5, and Dokkan is my favorite.
That's valid. That is valid.
If not him, it'd be Aries.
Yeah, well that's, and I think I'm gonna do what we did. Was it with Ghost Game with Kyoshiro and Jellymon?
Yeah.
Oh no, with Kyoshiro and Balmon, where it was just a valid choice either way.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think I'm gonna give it. I'll give it to Eri.
Yeah, because if for you,
I forgot how the pay and copy pay worked.
And I think you just copy pasted Haru.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
See, and that was the moral thing at the end of the.
You need a new copy paste app.
No, but that was the moral on the data file thing at the end. Copy and paste is a great function, but don't rely on it too much.
Yeah, there you go.
This is why you stop paying attention and you.
This was Twitch. I'd say clip that, please.
Now, score. Yep.
5.
I'm sorry, was I interrupting? Yeah.
That's as valid as well. I mean,
I think I'd have stuck with 4.5 if I think I'd have gone 4.5 if Copy Paymon didn't turn out to be a 7 code. It's because we got that little bit extra of plot development. It's getting us closer to Dantemon.
Yeah.
And again, I really cannot wait for you guys to meet Dantemon.
Mm-hmm.
I really can't. So then in terms of ranking,
5.
so is it a better episode than fighting Saximon? Is the only question here.
Oh.
Really? Wow. You sure?
I feel like I enjoyed it more.
Okay. Yeah.
No. I feel like I enjoyed that one for different reasons, but at the moment I'm feeling like I like this one better.
Okay. I mean, yeah, you feel how you feel. That's
like I don't feel like I need to think about it, so
no.
That feels like it's a pretty clear.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I have to send this message.
Okay. Right. Then I'm I'm gonna Do I like it better than fighting Saximon now? This is the look weird though. I counted them while it was airing live. Oh, oh, Jackie, you.
You have it written down anywhere.
Yeah. Do you still have the? Can I copy your scores and paste them into this document? God, where do I want to put this though? Did I? Oh, do you know what I think I did? Oh, I think I did enjoy this more than fighting Saximon. Yeah, I did.
I'm still surprised you put that over the other Eri episode.
I'm having a crisis now. So I won't change the score, but do I feel like the positions do need to be swapped?
No.
Not cheating as long as I don't change the score.
I think it is. I think you need to leave them where you put them. What do you think, Chad? Should AJ be allowed to move one? Not rescore it, but re-rank it?
Flip these around.
Which?
Just to flip these two around.
Oh?
That's what I mean.
Put Eri on top?
Well, phrasing? Jesus!
I heard myself say it as it came out and I went, oh no.
Alright, well, I need to cut that from the VOD.
Jasmine said I'd rather copy paste than do the sexy music. Go on, do it.
Yeah.
Go on. For Eri's sake.
It's not even that. It's because the two episodes complement each other. But I still think fighting Saximon is a better episode than A Message from Across Time.
The top ones have gone back to being the same again, basically.
Yeah,
Eri. Yeah.
I hope this becomes a trend. Hold on, our top 5 are the same. Yeah. Well, basically. Well, they're the same episodes.
Same episodes, not the same. Yeah.
Not the same. Not necessarily the same
Ghost
order.
Game as well, isn't it? Top 5.
Future Stitchman Spider. Flip these two around. It's the same. Yeah.
And then the same for these two as well.
Yeah, just flip them
down
around.
To bad influence.
Oh, down to
bad influence. Stay the same. Yeah.
Yeah. That's fun. Bad Influence is still a really good episode.
Oh, it is. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
definitely one I'd rewatch.
Yeah. Right. Well then, it's taking a nice shape, the rankings.
Yeah. Really at a stage where you got to scroll to do things.
I know, right? And overall, I feel like we're still not that we're negative necessarily about Ghost Game, right? But I feel like we still have that positive, like, a positive, hopeful energy for it.
Yeah.
And I think it's a lot to do because the show is laying out, this is what we're talking about, this is your destination, this is what you got to do to get there. And
but I do like that Ghost Game doesn't do that as well.
Yeah, no, they both have merits.
It stands out from the other ones then, and like they're not straight away, hey, you are destined to do this, go to A, B, and C.
Yeah.
Instead, it's just them figuring out what the heck is going on.
Yeah. Well, this one is more like Grandpa being like, hey, I messed up. Can you clean up my mess for me?
Yeah. He's Hakuto, but better.
Yeah.
Even like, hey, I did this thing. And,
even from beyond the grave, he's better than Hakuto.
Yeah. He's like, look, you have to fix it because I can't. Whereas Hakuto's just like, hey, look at this cool stuff. And then they're like, what have you done? Yeah. Oh no, they're just learning all the bad things he's done since he left.
Yeah.
Or before he left even.
So.
Would it be interesting if, like, Hakuto was, like, also his grandchild? Or not his grandchild, his son, maybe? And that's how he got into all of it. Like, he wouldn't be, like, obviously he's not Haru's dad, but...
Yeah.
Like a brother.
I get what you mean.
Haru and Hiro are cousins.
That'd be nice. that would
be really
that
fun.
would imply some connectivity tissue within the franchise.
Yeah.
That's
how you could connect Atmon then into the real world. Into the real world. into their world.
Make it
their real world.
Yeah. Make it really Digimon for the people.
The Digimon cinematic universe.
And hold on, I just need the title for 19. I don't need. Oh, that's spoilers. We'll go with the first line of text for that one, I think.
Yeah.
The second line of text is, oh, that's spoilers.
Yeah. Well, Sleek's grandpa got killed, so there's a good explanation why.
Yeah. Also, hi, Sleek.
Hi, Sleek.
Oh, hold on. I'm not calling it the Sea of the Net. Screw that.
The Net Ocean, yeah.
I think that's how it's. No.
In trouble. No, just, yeah.
Uh-oh. We're in trouble.
Yeah, Net Ocean doesn't fit into that.
No.
Uh-oh. Net Ocean's in trouble. Although bursting a bubble actually works because it's underwater. I really want to watch my Power Rangers now. It's on Netflix.
Oh, I saw DVDs over there somewhere.
Yeah, I think it was added to Netflix.
Yeah, I suppose it would be because the new season of Dino Charge, season 3, is going to be Netflix exclusive next year.
Oh, I'm getting JoJo in my.
It's always listening. Because we heard because we heard it talking about.
I heard us talking about it earlier. Yeah.
Yeah.
We have to finish Cyberpunk.
We do. We got 3 episodes in.
Happens when I don't open Netflix for 2 weeks. I didn't finish Cabinet of Curiosities either.
Well, things have been busy.
Yeah. But look, at least we got Appmon done.
We did. We got Appmon done. It was a bit touch and go there whether this episode was going to happen today, so I'm glad we got there in the end.
Oh, it's the show.
Oh, yeah.
Not the movie.
Yeah, like it used to have pretty much all of the shows, and then it got stripped down to like 3 of them.
Results: Super Ninja Steel.
Yeah.
Mighty Morphin. Dino Fury.
Yeah.
Beast. Morphers.
Oh, Dino Fury. Yeah, sorry. So many Dino series. There's Dino Thunder, Dino Charge, Dino Fury. Dino Fury season 3 is going to be Netflix exclusive.
Yeah, then there's no more after that.
Yeah.
There's Reboot. Something called Henry Danger.
Yeah,
that is, but yeah, that's all in there. I thought I saw.
Yeah,
the movie
but all the other shows like Zeo, Turbo, all like In Space, all of it gone up to, and then not even Ninja Steel, but Super Ninja Steel, which is like season 2. Bloody weird. Licensing is weird.
Never watched the Arceus Chronicles either.
Oh yeah, with
my list.
I'll have to go back and watch that. But anyway, so I think this is where we finish up.
Yeah, we had our Pokemon tangent at the start.
We did.
We had a little history lesson in the middle.
Yeah. That's a polite way of putting it.
Yeah.
Sorry, Yami. Again.
Yeah.
Don't worry, it's not you.
Yeah. Coco's so soft.
I know, I love my Coco plushie. So yeah, so we got the Pokemon thing out of the way at the start because it was worth talking about.
Yeah.
We had our history lesson segment, I guess. We don't have an artist alley this week because I think Reiko is still working on Balmon.
Yeah, we don't really have artist alley on Wednesday anyway.
No, but
it's better to save them for. And I don't know of any good. Well, I suppose we showed off that art with when Haru was considered a protagonist.
Oh yeah, well, I mean that's official art, so that's
okay.
We had 2 really strong episodes.
Yeah.
2 really strong episodes this week. So yeah, I'm super happy to just.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Crunchyroll's got something wrong there.
What?
Calling Astra a YouTuber. He is an app-tuber.
I did not even notice that. Yeah. That's a copyright issue, I'm sure.
I didn't even tweet today about this.
Oh, it's
I'm so on top of everything this week, aren't I?
fine.
Oh, at least you did it.
Fine. So guys, yeah, we will wrap things up here. Tomorrow is going to be a bit nuts because we will have the Great Ace Attorney stream over on Twitch. And I'm going to try and start that a little bit earlier than normal because we also have the Game Awards tomorrow night. And it's been a tradition for the last
Thank you. Sorry.
it's just yeah. It's been a bit of a tradition for the last 3 or 4 years that we co-stream the Game Awards and react to everything and have a bit of fun with that and do our utmost best to not get copyright claimed by all the real live bands and stupid music and the celebrities that they have on because video games need Vin Diesel. Show, remember that cluster last year with the car game that looked about 10 years old? And now this year Ryan Johnson and Daniel Craig are going to be there. I'm like, this better be leading up to the release date of the GoldenEye.
Was The Rock on it?
Oh, The Rock was on it last year, yeah, promoting Black Adam. And he went on some tangent about Superman being weak to magic, and everyone was like, what is he talking about?
Yeah.
He explained Black Adam so poorly. It's like they gave him it's like Jeff Keighley booked him on Cameo, and he had to fit everything in 2 minutes. So The Rock was just talking over himself to get the point across.
Yeah, it was really awkward. I remember that going. I just remember sitting there going, what did you even just say?
Yeah, I mean, he's not wrong. Superman is weak to magic, but the way it was explained, you had a lot of casuals go, oh, no, he's allergic to he's weak to kryptonite. I'm like, yes, but also magic.
You could be weak to more than one thing.
Yeah,
even if you're Superman.
Yeah, it was just so weird. And then the year before that, we had the guy in the Razor costume. Yeah, he was dressed up like a Gillette razor or something.
I don't remember that.
Oh, he was like the mascot for the show that year or something. He was dressed up like a giant Gillette razor or something.
Oh my god, yes.
Do you remember that?
I don't remember that. That's amazing.
Hydro, that's the one.
Oh my god, I do not remember that. That's 2016.
Oh, is it? Oh god. Okay, I've been reacting.
Yeah.
I've been watching or reacting to these a lot longer than I thought I have. That was 2016. Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, that I'll never get over that. Clearly. So yeah, tomorrow's gonna be a bit weird, and then Friday. Don't die. Friday, because we're done with Pokemon Violet, we'll be trying out the Mario Kart DLC, which will be a fun couple of hours. And play with the chat, get people involved. Saturday will be more Splatoon because God, we have Salmon Run this weekend, so that's basically going to be treated like a Splatfest. So that's basically all I'm going to be doing Saturday, is just Big Run.
Yeah.
I got to make sure the salmons don't take over Wahoo World, because as much as people hate it, we don't have enough courses to start losing them yet. Maybe in another update or two when we have a few more maps, but we have 6 at the moment. We can't afford to lose one. So yeah, it's going to be a busy all weekend, so I would love to see you there. Links are in the description down below.
Description?
Yes, description. Descripzione. Molto bene.
You're just being weird.
Yeah, a little bit. It is that near 1 a.m. giddiness kicking in.
Yeah.
So
You didn't even take your meds yet.
no, I'm gonna take them before I go sleep.
Yeah.
So everybody, just thank you. It's been a fun couple of hours. We really appreciate you being here. If we don't see you for any of the other stuff, we do hope at the very least we will see you this Sunday for more Digimon Ghost Game because we got Bastemon this week.
Yes.
And I want to see what this show does with Bastemon because Cross Wars made her all cute and cuddly. Like she, like, oh yeah, they made, because she was like Taiki, she was all cuddly and nuzzly and like, oh, you're the general, you're strong, and she was all cuddly and nuzzly. Until she came across Choo-Choo-mon, and then she turned into a cat and actually ate him. And it was like rare violent Bastemon moment. But with how vicious and how much body horror and stuff is in Ghost Game, I really want to see what they do with Bastemon. That will hopefully be a highlight of the episode. So
yeah, that'll be interesting if they do something like that.
Oh God, Desmond.
Show that.
I will. She's a real beast. Oh, good lord. Right. Okay. And on that note, we are donezo. So have a great week, everybody. Take care of yourselves. Just keep yourselves healthy. You know.
I'll try. I'll try to get better by Sunday.
Oh, we hope so. And just whatever you're up to, I hope it's the best. I hope it's Psycho. Take care. Much love. And bye.
Bye.